Yo, what it do, what it is, what it was, your boy Taylor Made Rock, and now tuned in to the Great No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-host.
Y'all already know what it is. Beats, bars, and faith. Representative to the did all day. You know, K-Quick, Mr. A6, villain in the white mask. You know what the deal is. Make sure you cop Asylum on all music platforms. I am Kquick.com. We in here. Yeah.
Man, what's up, everybody? And of course, this is your man GMO, aka non-GMO, man. Hey, we in this motherfucker. And of course, the Phoenix is right now. She's busy, so sir.
Oh, well, okay. Well, hi, my name is the Blue Phoenix, and I'm here, y'all. But real quick, we have one more introduction that we gotta do. Quick, you want to take this?
Allow me. As you guys know, we have been riding as 4/5, and I reiterate that 4/5 of No Filter. 4/5, and guess what? Making her epic return back to the No Filter Show, we present to you the one, the only, just Star.
And the crowd goes wild. Hey, hey, family.
Welcome to hell back,
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Star. Hey, S to the AR. Look, she's about to go in. What's up?
Welcome back. Rejuvenated.
Yes.
Nikki
I
says
am
she
back.
love you, Star.
Oh, I love you too, Nikki. I missed y'all so much. I really, truly do.
The Banditos are back together. You hear me?
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, Zena. Hey, y'all. I
I
missed y'all so much.
You don't understand how much. Yo, you don't know where my adrenaline is right now that I see you in this panel right now. Like literally, I'm rushing right now.
Yes, I'm like so happy to be back. I got good news.
Really?
Talk to us.
I like good news.
Okay, well, so for the people who did not know, I have not been on the show because I was diagnosed a few months ago with sarcoidosis. To give you a brief description of it, it's the autoimmune disease. So what that means is without proper medication, my immune system is so overreactive that it sometimes attacks me. So I've had to not be on the show long enough to get a proper medicine regimen and get on the medicine for a while and give it time to work and things of that nature. So now I am operating. I just got news from my doctors. The good news is my kidneys were operating at 50% and dropping. Then with the help of the medication, we have gotten it back up to a full 100%.
Hey!
That's what we like to hear.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
So,
she can pee like the rest of us.
for those that didn't know, in the month of February, I dropped 50 pounds. Yes, that is 50, not 15. So I had to be hospitalized, in which they did a biopsy, found out my diagnosis, and have been working to keep me healthy since. So with that being said, I have gained a nice, smooth, cute 20 pounds.
Okay.
So my health is not A1, but it is the best that it can be with the proper medication. So now I can come back and love y'all.
Hey, one more time, give it a horns, man.
Yeah.
And you came back on the perfect show because we're actually not talking about a motherfucking thing. This is the show about nothing.
And I've been looking for somebody's nerves to get on all week.
I missed you too quick.
It's definitely good to have y'all back, man. How y'all week going? How y'all feeling? Everybody good?
I'm good, bro. I am good. Blessed.
I told you how I'm feeling. I feel blessed and highly favored.
Man, I'm out here.
That's how his week going.
I missed you.
Hold on. Time out. Did y'all hear that dry ass? Man, I'm out here. Oh, come
Look,
on.
you heard me right. I said, Grandpa, I miss you. He didn't even respond.
I ain't even hear you. What's up, baby? I miss you too, man. Miss you too, man.
No cap, no wild no stories this week.
Tired as shit, bro.
You just out here, bro?
Out here, bro.
What the fuck is going on in the world?
Man, ain't nothing really going on, bro. Like, I honestly have had a calm, cool, and collective week. This shit is kind of weird. Matter of fact, oh, you know what the fuck I gotta say? I was going to make a rant video about this, but shit, fuck it. Let's go ahead and go for it, right?
Talk your shit.
Let's go ahead and go for it, man. First and fucking foremost, y'all, there's a couple things in this world. Hold on, real fucking quick. There's a couple things in this goddamn planet that I do, okay? That I try my ass off, okay? Now, I only specifically like 2 fucking card games in the United States of these fucking Americas. And on the outside, I've never really played some of those weird ass games that the Russians have and shit. But yeah, all right. So I would like to tell all the parents out there that y'all some assholes for your little toddlers and shit getting on goddamn Google Play and picking up the fucking game Uno, man. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all, man.
Don't tell me you've been getting. Don't be telling me.
I really take that shit serious, you know. And these little fuckers get on there, man. How they still have money and shit, I don't know. Okay, because I pay top dollar to fuck shit up. Okay, I spend a good amount, and you telling me.
I agree with Quick.
What?
You I know you ain't. Don't tell me some little 5-year-olds been busting your ass in some Uno, bro.
Hold the fuck up. I ain't finished. I'm not fucking finished. First and foremost, they never bust my ass. Okay, now if y'all don't know, in the game of Uno, usually when your partner is across from you, can't see their cards, right? Correct.
Right,
Everybody
right.
here would agree.
Correct.
Well, this is actually fun because you get to see your partner's fucking hand. Okay, right? So. It's obvious what the fuck you need to be playing, correct? No, you know what I get? You know what I get? I get some fucking little kid that comes on that bitch that don't care nothing about their parents' good hard-earned money. Okay? All the fucking data that they're using in the fucking house from the internet all the way to the goddamn phone subscription, right? And they get on there and they see a draw 4 and they just throw the bitch early, okay? Okay, that's like throwing the big joker out just immediately. Okay,
you are very upset, aren't you?
I'm fucking hot, bro. I'm hot. Hey, bro, I am boiling right now, bro. Just thinking about the shit makes me want to go whoop all my children's ass. I'm gonna tell my daughter she ain't grown yet, and I'm gonna bust her ass.
Oh man,
nigga, it's online. Nigga, it's Uno or Google Play. You dig what I'm saying? Or whatever phone you
whatever Play Store you got.
Man, she probably a iPhone using. I bet you 50 grand. She's a
hold on. You talk like that's a bad, bro.
Bro, everybody that I've seen get the fucking iPhone has been bitching, bro. They have been screaming to the gods like this is bullshit.
Random idea. Write this down.
Oh hell.
I think that this needs to be something that's brought to Red Vision TV.
Talk to me.
This group here breaks up into 2 teams. I personally suggest it be Mo and his partner in crime or in challenge, Weezy versus me and Star in a game of Uno. The loser gotta eat some of them sour candies.
Nah, man, because I'm gonna fuck her up. Hey, look, I'm gonna fuck her up, bro. Like, listen, I come from a long lineage of family members that will kill each other over spades, bro. You hear me?
Well, we're not talking spades. We talking Uno.
I don't give
even
a
though
fuck,
that's just,
bro.
even though it's necessary.
This is my childish ass spades, my nigga. You hear me? I'm childish as shit when it comes to that. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Y'all. No, she's too. How can I put it? Empathetic. She's too empathetic and wants to.
You got it. Look, you got. We're gonna set a date for the challenge. You got time to coach her to be your Uno partner, so we can play this game.
Weezy would be like, draw 4. Oh, my bad. Look, what color do you have in your hand?
Oh, yeah, because when I'm pissed, she's going to be like, it's okay. Do you want to talk about it? I want to shoot you about it. I want to shoot you the fuck about it. I want to air your motherfucking, I want to split your motherfucking afro, your mohawk. Right now.
For the record, I don't know if I'm agreeing to this because he always want to put somebody in the trick bag with a challenge. But I hear somebody I'm doing this because out, so I am totally up for a good game of spades this weekend. Hint, hint.
Me?
Yeah,
It's
you.
Well,
my
I ain't going front. Anybody who got me on their team, anybody who got me on their team is going to lose because I can't play spades for shit.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, look, let me tell you something.
What the fuck, bro?
Me and my
But
wife.
like, no, it's like, no, let me explain. I got the first time I got taught spades, I was whooping ass. Like as soon as me and the person I was playing with, my teammate was here, we was smoking everybody. You feel what I mean? But since I learned, there's been such a big gap between the times I learned and when I would play again. I would forget by the time the next opportunity arrives. You know.
Hey, Rock, while he talking, can you pull that last comment up? I think I like that.
Which one?
The very last one.
I love Uno. I'm in.
Oh,
there
snap.
you go. You got somebody that's ready to take that challenge.
There we go.
Well, she got to come. Well, we got to get you up here though. You got to come to Maryland.
Speaking of which, nigga, hey, look, me and Rock gonna be in FLA at the end of the month. We're gonna be down in Miami.
In my yayo.
Okay.
That's a long ass way from Orlando. I think y'all don't.
Oh, it's
understand.
a long fucking way.
Florida is a big state.
Oh, I know. It's a long
ass way from Maryland.
Yeah. But I got a chance to go. I'm gonna get a chance to go back down there because I ain't been to Miami in for fucking ever. Okay. And for fucking ever, because I never liked Miami, and we're gonna try this one more game.
So let me ask you this: Are we gonna drink the water, or do I need to bring bottled water?
Bruh.
Oh Lord,
bruh, I
report
definitely
the
cannot
news.
drink
Don't
that
become the news.
I cannot drink that fucking water.
Bruh.
I never come back. I probably never come back. I fuck around and be like, nah, I love this fucking place now. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Then we gonna do a news coverage on you. Cause you will be the headline.
She said that's 3.5 hours away from her.
Yeah, like that's a brick, dog.
Yeah, you gonna catch me. You gonna catch me in the middle of little Haiti and shit, assed out, getting robbed and shit.
Listen, I want to tell y'all something funny that happened to me today.
What's good?
So first, let me ask y'all a question. This is like my little disclaimer because it was so funny.
Hold on. The assed out part or the robbing part? Which one happened?
It had something to do with my booty. Have you ever farted and it scared you?
What?
I said, have you ever farted and it scared you?
No.
Dang, you let one loose that big?
Excuse you.
No. So let me explain. I was in the store today, right? And I felt it. So, I lost all that weight. I was just telling y'all, so I ain't got as much booty back there. So when I clenched for nothing to happen, I was standing there, everything was all good. And then it slipped out anyway, and it was loud.
Oh, shit.
Right in the store.
Wow.
While I was standing in line earlier today, I was like, oh my God.
Is that what it sounded like?
You never laugh. Huh?
Is that what it sounded like?
Let me hear it again. It might as well have.
Oh, wow.
All I could do was laugh. I said, excuse me, of course, but everybody else found it funny too, because like when it slipped out anyway, I jumped.
Weezy said she's not sure.
Oh, she's been trying to.
But
Weezy been trying to talk. Weezy will be here as y'all see, folks. She'll be here in a momentarily.
A few minor technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But yes, it scared me because I just knew I had it. And then it was loud too.
Yo.
Ma'am, that is called fucking incontinence. And nobody's booty hole is that numb to not give it fair warning that you.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think I just did not. I no longer have enough cheekage to hold it in.
It has everything.
So wait.
First and foremost, your grippers hold farts in.
Wait a minute. As a concerned individual, did you say you don't have cheekage anymore?
I don't have as much cheekage. So with the 20 pounds that I have gained, it has fallen in some very nice places. So I got a nice little bubble back there, but I don't have the badunkadunk that you love.
I don't discriminate.
Hey, look, I can officially say little booties matter or big booties jump and just be right in the middle. Can't nobody say nothing. You can't rebut me because it's enough. That is, it's a bubble, and it's little enough that I can call it a little booty matters.
Your asshole is a balloon knot.
You can't ride the middle. You can't go in the middle.
Should be tighter than that. Okay, I don't know what you've
It
been
ain't
doing
got.
on your couple
Excuse
weeks
you.
off and shit, but you been stop massaging your butthole. Okay,
You
Oh,
a
shit.
mess. Everything is tight. I have been celibate for months on end. On end.
oh shit.
Everything is tight.
Oh, so we're gonna do the Finding Love for Star show soon.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you what's funny about that too. So since I've been posting the pictures of my weight loss, my inbox has blown up.
I can
Copy.
finally
Like,
fit in
we
the
can
pussy.
definitely do that. You so stupid. Oh, you
I
ain't
have no
shit.
more booty to fight. I can fit in the pussy. Everybody's like, oh, that extra inches. I don't need that extra inch no more. I can get right there at it.
You know, I don't need, and I'm gonna tell you what's funny about what you're saying right now between you and Quick. I don't even understand what the talk is about my booty. Like, I've literally had young girls who say that they want to get plastic surgery ask me, well, where did you go? I never ever thought that my booty was big enough to qualify to look fake. Ever.
It's not necessarily that it looks fake. It's just the fact that they think that everybody is getting BBOs. You know what I'm saying? They think that
But it
everybody's
was
getting it.
mine. It was my natural
It don't matter,
booty.
but they think everybody's getting the shits.
But
Who
yeah,
got
and it's not
money for
necessary,
that?
and it's not necessarily fake because there's that is fake. They could just be because there's procedures where they take part that I know of that they take fat from different parts of your body and put it like in your butt or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't grow it. You know what I mean? I've never
It's
had
still not fake
any
though.
work done. I've never had
It's
any
like
work done. Not fake,
I
not fat transfer, nothing. The point is simply, I never thought that I had enough ass that it looks like it been worked on.
because
Like
you never
it
saw
just,
yourself from the back like we do.
you
I tell you what, though. I tell you what.
I can't take you.
This is fair warning to all you Negroes that have been inboxing her.
Straight up.
Did you just listen to her commentary on her own grippers being loose to where it's a now?
Grippers.
Now,
It was one
now
time.
you can go ahead and hit
Wait a
it from
minute,
the
wait a
back
minute.
if you want to.
So wait, so did they turn from grippers to slippers?
Whoa.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, see, she shut that down quick.
No. You have to actually be doing something for anything to loosen up.
Now,
Uh,
I get a pussy fart. I get that being a surprise. Okay, I get that. That's different. Okay, but a booty hole has senses. You ain't nobody in here had diarrhea and got woken up in the middle of the night about to slip. It will wake you up quick.
I said, I felt it and I tried to hold it. And he was just like, nah, I'm getting up out of here.
What if that's one
That
that's been
is-
like packed up in there throughout this whole
Exactly.
time?
That
Like,
one probably stunk too if that was the case.
All
No,
women's farts stink. They
Thankfully-
save it.
No. Thankfully, there was no odor because I think I wouldn't have been able to laugh. I'd have been embarrassed. I'd have had to walk out of there. It was no odor, so it just
done
was
took the-
funny to hear.
so you was just gonna take the groceries without paying?
No, everything was gonna get left. Time to go. We were going to another store. We ain't doing no shopping today, damn it.
And just think, somebody's gonna listen to this and be like, "I love the smell of farts."
Oh
They're
boy.
gonna
Hey,
love it. They're gonna be like,
y'all did find a video for it. There is a market for it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Look, I was about to
It's
say.
some good shit. I can see that happening. I can see somebody actually saying that and just be like, "Yeah, so star," and they gotta have that voice.
So
Oh my
look,
gosh.
Yeah.
I actually found a video for us to react to.
What's happening?
Oh, okay.
And shout out to World Star for this crazy shit. So I have not seen it.
Definitely.
Read the description and we about to watch it and react to this crazy shit right now.
All right.
Okay.
What we got? What we got?
We got a fucking ad. Ain't this some shit? Shout out to
yeah,
World
yeah.
Star.
I remember.
Take that off the screen quick.
Nah, I got the disclaimer up.
I remember when the World Star app didn't have ads, man. Those were the good days.
He said this for DMX. Oh boy.
Hold on, it froze. I don't see nothing. All right.
Oh, he fucked up. Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh nah.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hold on, what happened to him? How the fuck did he pass out? I don't get it.
Yeah.
What, he get hit in the balls or something?
I was about to say, run that back. What happened?
Did he scream Rough Rider out though?
I don't get that one. I think he did that shit on purpose. That was kind of weird, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that was whack.
That was whack. That was. We just got this nigga paid. Yeah. We just got this motherfucker paid. Man.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
We just got this nigga paid.
Clickbait.
Right, shut up, bro. Stop wasting my fucking time. I thought that was gonna be something funny as shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit been dry, bro. I mean, everybody's been paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been how can I put this? Uneasy and at the same time not paying attention to the news because it's getting warm outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It ain't
and
really
while we on the subject of DMX, I would really like to know how y'all feel about news outlets first immediately reporting that it was a drug overdose, and then his family now coming out saying that he was not on any drugs, he was sober, and that he got the COVID shot a week before he passed on.
Oh.
How accurate is that information?
No, don't tell Rock that. Rock don't want to believe that. Rock go
listen, it's not my personal opinion. It's what family members have been saying. And you're asking how accurate is it? We'll never.
I mean, what are the sources? That's what I mean. Like, what are the sources?
Okay, well, it's been widely reported that that's what his family members are saying, as well as his fiance. I did not see a video of her speaking on it yet, but also other celebrities who visited him in the hospital are saying the same thing. That the only thing different leading up to his death was him going to get his first round of the COVID vaccine. But everybody is saying that he was indeed sober. And now they're asking for, I guess it would be a toxicology to prove that he was sober and had no drugs in his system. So my question is, how do you feel knowing that his relatives are saying that he got his first round of vaccines and then this happened? They're seemingly blaming it on the vaccine shot.
I mean, me personally, and this is just my personal opinion, it really don't matter. You dig what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a legend's gone.
Facts. Like, for real, I wasn't even worried about like how he died. Is the fact that he ain't here that jacked me up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because like on my 11th birthday, the first CD I bought, like the second CD I purchased with my own money was Graham Champ.
Yeah.
That was the second hip hop CD I purchased. The first one was It Ain't Safe No More, Busta Rhymes, that I purchased with my own money. But Grand Champ was the second one, man. Like, that's the one where I said, like, shoot, I get this birthday money, I'm buying that CD.
Yeah. And Busta Rhymes just came out with finally the part 2 to what's the name of that song? With Mariah Carey. Want,
you know I got it. Baby.
Yes, he finally came out with the part 2.
And that joint go. I ain't going front. That joint
I like the song. I just think the video underperformed. I don't like the video.
I haven't watched the video all the way through yet, but I heard the song first. You know.
I mean, I'm just bouncing around at this point because it's the show about nothing. But to me, the video was whack.
Okay, but before we go forward, I do believe that these COVID shots, because of course I have been posting, of course, me, Mr. Conspiracy Theorist himself, but this happens to be factual. So let's go ahead and get it to it. If y'all haven't heard, Johnson & Johnson has had their actual vaccine recalled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did hear. And I had heard about that coming to fruition before they actually called it. My cousin works for Dr. Fauci, and they said that's probably the jankiest version of the vaccine out right now. So they've been advising. No, because they can't do baby powder right. That meme is right. I mean, come on now. I have to agree with that meme completely. I think that's like one of the truest memes ever. It's like, you trust somebody who can't do baby powder right to save your life?
The crazy thing about it is that a lot of black folks gravitated towards the Johnson & Johnson. I've heard people around my job bragging about it. I've heard a lot of people on the web bragging about it.
I'm going to have to dial it back, y'all, because I don't want our listeners to be mad at me. My response that I was going to say. Go ahead, AI.
Wait a fucking minute. You've been gone for how long?
Minute.
Talking about dial it back.
Let that
Give a
fly.
fuck.
Give her the horns.
Like your asshole did your farts. Let it go.
Okay,
Surprise
listen.
us.
Let me say. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna go there. Okay,
Let's go.
Randy Baker,
and
what
I'm
it
gonna
do?
go there because I love my people. Okay,
Right.
I am pro-black. That little song, I'm rooting for everyone black. That's me all day long. If you got your butt up and decided that you was going to get the Johnsons and Johnsons ones, it's because you're lazy as shit. Johnson and Johnson is the only one saying, "Oh, well, you only need to get one shot with ours, but it's only 40% accurate."
Wow.
So you
Yeah.
want to forego getting 2 shots, and you'll go to and not possibly not be safe at all in any capacity, just to say, "Okay, I only needed to go get 1 shot."
Now, what's
I
the
feel like our people only keep going with Johnson and Johnson's because it's the more familiar name. We all grew up on that brand. But you see now, I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, she said, "I guess
Sonya,
I'm lazy." Stop,
nigga, I
Sonya.
know damn well
Why,
you didn't go get
baby?
that goddamn shot.
You know.
I know
Listen,
goddamn well you didn't go get
Please
any
tell me.
fucking COVID
The
shot.
talcum
Sure.
commercial telling everybody if you use Johnson and Johnson's and now they suing. Why, Sonya? Why? You see what I'm saying?
I
No.
don't know.
But me personally, people with weakened immune systems already, okay, should not be taking the COVID shot. Plain and simple, what I did this year was I vaccinated with the flu shot, or I vaccinated with the pneumonia shot. All of the side effects of COVID that are tried and true. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I skipped that line and I went on and just got vaccinated for the harsher side effects of
I
getting
haven't
COVID.
been vaccinated yet, and it's only because I'm still doing my research on it. The cousin that I mentioned, she
Don't-
said that the
Mm.
COVID shot is safe or whatever. Because I'm a conspiracy theorist too. I'm like, what's in it that y'all is pressing us to hurry up and get it? But
Yeah.
I'm
That's
still
bullshit.
doing my research on all of it because I don't know how I feel about it. You know,
That
it's
is bull.
people are
And I'm gonna be
a lot of
Stop.
people are
What is your,
assuming
what is your who you said your cousin? Who the fuck does she work for again?
Dr. Fauci.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dr. Fauci is full of shit too.
well. I put it this way. I
Your
had my
cousin can't
first.
be believed. Fuck that.
Well, I had my first shot already. I get the second one on the 29th. And granted, I've said many a times how I truly felt about this vaccine, but granted, it's at this point where like my entire family got it. My mom, my parents want me to get it.
Have
You
you
know,
had
and
any
it's
side effects?
no, I haven't. You know, and it's just at the point like shoot, my whole family got it. If anything's gonna happen to anybody because of this vaccine, we all might as well go down together. That's just my mind.
Granny
You know what's
Baker,
crazy?
Yes.
Me as a
Thank you,
person,
Granny Baker.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one. I don't do the vaccines. I don't get the flu shot. None of that shit. So I'm real particular about what I take and what I put in my body. It's hard for me to take medicine. You dig what I'm saying? So with that
Except for
being
McDonald's.
said, except for McDonald's, you're right.
You fuck with that. That is COVID in a bag, my nigga.
It's cool though. It's good COVID.
No. You can't nitpick, boy. You can't
No.
nitpick, dog.
No, true shit. So what got me about the vaccine is how fast it came about. You feel me? Like there's no
That's what
research
I
on it.
said.
You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
I was scared because my dad recently got, and I don't know which one he got, but he told me he was down and he told me he was scared. You know what I'm saying? And he called me back. He just recently got his second shot, and he told me it put him down again. You feel me?
Here's the dilemma with this, and these are facts, is that unfortunately we have had the history of the Gates Foundation, the main people that are pushing this shot, who all of a sudden became a fucking doctor over the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife, right? And Melinda Gates, whatever the fuck her name is, and they have been notorious. I think over in Zimbabwe or something like that, to where they were sterilizing the women because they were funding the vaccinations over there. So they were doing experiments on how to sterilize black folks as is. Now, on top of that, that recently came out with the Johnson and Johnson mishaps is that it's only affecting women. Ain't that a bitch? It's a clotting factor in there that women they're having major issues with.
So did you also hear about the other vaccine that said they may need to have a third shot?
What?
Yeah.
What's the one that started with P? I can't pronounce that shit.
Pfizer.
Yeah, That one. They just reported it not too long ago.
But we spoke about the Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine on the show before. The truth of the matter is the Pfizer shot is the safer one out of what is offered.
You don't know
Moderna
what the hell
is good. But the point is, put it this way: when you go shopping, you go for quality. I can say that. I've been doing my own research as well as getting information. Got the shot
and you ain't waited 10 years to see what the fuck happened. Now listen, people been getting that shot, and guess how? Look how many months later. Look how many months later when everybody started having the clotting problem. So you can't say that. So
I can say that. I can say that because I didn't say that it's the one that works.
Then. Show me where it's safe.
Excuse me. I said safer than the other ones that's offered. I didn't say safe. Know? Okay, listen. I need you to take your militant ears off and just put on your everyday ears because you still once again missed what I said. I didn't say the shot was safe. I'm not advocating for nor am I against the shot. I feel like people are going to have to do what they're going to have to do. Every once in a while, your hand can't be held and you have to make a culpable decision on your own. So I'm completely neutral. Do what you're going to do, what's best for you, and that's it. I said out of what is being offered to the public, Pfizer is the safest one. And I can say that because I've been doing all of my own research, not only the stats, but what's in it. I don't want to hear that
shit. The people out there don't want to hear that shit until you get shot.
You can't speak for the people. You can't speak for the people. And you know what? And maybe I will. Maybe I will, but I will have tons of research before I do so.
So let me ask y'all this.
Damn, I missed your ass.
You've done more research than they even have on this vaccination.
And I'm going to keep on doing research because I don't trust our government. How about that? You are not the only conspiracy theorist on this channel.
It's not even conspiracy theorists. This is facts. The scientific facts that when they actually do have medications that come out, it has to be placebo and it has to be experimented with rats and everything else for at least 20 years. For at least 20 years.
Can I have a vacation, please?
That's bullshit because you need to put her in the back for claiming that some shit is safe.
Can I have a vacation,
Can I have a vacation, please? This is what we're going to do.
Don't nobody know shit.
He said, fuck your vacation. I'm going to make y'all go head to head.
Hey, look, listen.
No. You cannot tell me what I have seen. Look, she said she's been waiting for a debate. I know, right? I've been waiting to get on it and just punch him in his head verbally a few times. There you go. Now, again, for the record, let me break it down so it can forever be broke. Old school black term. I am neither for nor against the vaccine. I, once again, feel like people got to do what they got to do for them. Me, I am going to research it until there is no more paper left before I make a decision on if I'm going to let them stick me. I am considered a conspiracy theorist because I do not trust our government. History has not proven to me that I should trust them. So I'm going to keep researching. What I do know is that's just like if you had 3 different poisons and somebody had a gun to your head. You had no choice but drink a poison. Pfizer would be the poison that's going to kill you the quickest. There it is.
I have a question. It was just reported that what was it, Georgetown University? They said that it's mandatory for all students that's living on campus that's returning in the fall. They must have been vaccinated. So
I heard that too.
I can see now that low key that's about to be the new mandatory norm.
Fuck.
Forces.
Well, I'm already seeing like ads and commercials saying literally they're basically, it's hard to describe. You could probably find it on YouTube. They're basically saying promoting the vaccination. If you want to do family gatherings, want to go to parties, want to go to concerts, get vaccinated and it'll all be better. That type of stuff.
So
what they're not saying is what exactly does the vaccine do? Because it does not protect you from getting COVID. That's something that we actually need to speak about. There are tons of people in Florida complaining right now because they say, hey, I was fully vaccinated. I still caught COVID. What's going on?
Well,
they say that the vaccine, go ahead.
I read that one of the vaccines is not really effective until 6 months after the shot.
Right. But still, the vaccine, wait a minute, quick. The vaccine is not created to keep you safe from catching COVID. They say that it basically dulls the symptoms. Like a lot of people have died from COVID. They're basically saying, okay, get the vaccine and you won't die.
I
It
have a
won't be as
question.
bad. You won't have to be on a ventilator. But they're not telling the general public that it does not protect you from catching COVID.
It's not supposed to. No vaccine ever does.
Yeah, it's not going
That's
to.
not the thing. That's not
Have
that
you
thing.
guys?
But if you know, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Have you guys paid attention to the numbers worldwide? Because today was the first time that I actually looked at it.
I
What it
haven't.
look like?
I stopped giving a fuck after they was lying and saying people were dying from COVID from car accidents. Like that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
So
But
what
once again, that's a U.S. problem because they wasn't lying on death certificates across seas. Again, another reason to not trust the government. Go ahead.
Now I looked at the rankings of the infected and all the case studies, and what was interesting to me was if the virus so-called happened and it started in China, why are they ranked number 90 in the world for cases, deaths, and everything?
Because you got to stop the Asian fucking hate, bro. Like it's all an agenda, home. It's all an
Talk to
agenda.
me.
It's all a fucking agenda. They're not going to make vilify or make the actual ground zero of this shit. Okay, that came from Wuhan supposedly, right in the lab. The Wuhan doctor was out there warning us. Do y'all remember that before he died? It was a Wuhan actual I forgot what the hell they called, but he was telling everybody and giving fair warning. Now, if it was staged, maybe who knows? But he was Chinese. He was Asian. So he was the one that actually sounded the alarm and blew the whistle on that shit. Now they're sitting around here trying to cover it up because now the agenda is Asian hate. Stop fucking Asian hate. And because now all of a sudden they are identified with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been identified with HIV, AIDS, syphilis. You dig what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden it's too sensitive for their ass to handle. Okay, well, you don't want to be ostracized. Well, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Lin, bitch ass, in the NBA play, nigga. Look at Birdman. He called it the bird flu. He accepted this shit. Like, be tougher than what the fuck you portray to be, okay? You don't want to be, you want to be considered this masculine human beings and shit. Take that shit on and motherfucking call yourself the goddamn Wuhan flu and start scoring some goddamn buckets, Holmes. Stop being so goddamn sensitive. My fault, y'all. I just went off on the tangent.
No. I'm glad you went there because it reminded me of a subject that I did want to touch on. I'm a U-turn the hell out this whip. So, in news, y'all, please, because the name slips me, but another young man was unjustly killed by a police who somehow forgot which side of her hip the dang gun was on.
Dante.
Thank you. And Mr. Rock here had some choice words of opinionated sequences that he went live and spoke about, and I would like to have this conversation, bro.
Here you go.
Let's get it.
You want me to repeat what I said real quick?
Word for word, my guy.
Okay. I said the unpopular fact is that if that young man, and I know y'all gonna let me have it. Let me say this first. What I'm about to say does not justify this young man getting killed or what they did or the mistake, quote unquote, that was made. My point was, if he didn't break free, try to jump in his car, he probably would have made it home. He would have got locked up, but he probably would still be alive. He wouldn't be dead. That's just my personal opinion.
At the same time, you said all that, but that still ain't the problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is there are people who are not his color who have done worse to police, and who have done worse to police, and the police still remember which side of they hit the gun was on.
I agree. Now let me ask you this. And then Zena, I got to put this on the screen. Zena just gave me this. Okay, so let me explain my point of view. All right. We as black people, right? And I got to get myself, I don't normally do this. I really don't normally do this, but I feel like I need a solo real quick. Y'all like the face from growing the beard back, whatever. So look, check it. We as black people, we know we're targets, right? We all agree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so you know, and I'm gonna bring this to the streets, and I'm gonna bring it back because I don't like this solo shit. So I'm gonna bring it back to the streets. If you around a neighborhood that you know niggas don't like you, y'all beefing, are you gonna move the same way in your neighborhood or a neighborhood around people that you're cool with?
Nope.
No.
No, you're not gonna move the same, right?
Correct.
Okay. So why am I wrong, or why do I feel like when I'm encountered by the police that I'm gonna tone it back because I personally want to make it home to my family? No, it's not right. No, it's not right that we have to live like that. But if I have to be smarter to make it home to my kids and my family because I am the provider, what's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong. This is the thing. The thing is, we know that already. The thing is, that's not the issue. Like, that's not the focus in this problem, my guy. We know as Black people, we're targets and so on and so forth.
Mhm.
The issue is, why does he die, but the person who has a firearm loaded, armed and dangerous, who is not Black, gets tased and properly apprehended and take it in, and like a mass killer who shot up a church gets taken to Burger King. But this kid who's unarmed, but this unarmed kid gets shot because the cop forgot which side of her hip the taser and the gun was on. That's the problem. Now, granted, if we focus on, well, he should have chilled out, that's just, to me, in my mind, that's us being complacent. Like, we know it's crooked. We know that's crooked, but let's just be cool so we can just survive it. But no, we got to fight to change it. We got to fight to change it so we don't have to do that.
Hold on, Star. Let me get this one. Let me get this. Quick, I agree with you, bro. I definitely agree with you. I swear
Thank you.
everything. I agree with you. Don't get it twisted. I'm not highlighting what we should have did, what he should have did. My whole point of saying that was to say, hey, people, look at this. The Bama, and I don't mean to call him a Bama, but
please don't.
He was about to get locked up, bro. He had warrants, bro, for armed robbery, bro. He beat an older lady down, bro. You feel me? He was about to get locked up. Before it all went down, the cop felt it and said, don't do it. Don't do it. What's wrong? What's wrong with educating our people on how to move?
There's nothing wrong with educating our people.
You just missed the whole point of what
hold on. No. This is my no. Hold on, listen, bro. This is my problem. I did not miss his point. I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm not disagreeing with anything. The problem I have is that in the situations like this, we always want to focus on the one-sided wrong. We have to stop doing that.
You still miss a fucking point,
bro. Listen. Hold on.
AI, it's your turn. It's your turn, AI. It's your turn.
My turn. Go ahead, finish it, and I'm gonna do it.
How you gonna alley-oop it to him? I said me.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Star. Go ahead.
Because yes, let me break up the testosterone, because actually, AI, neither one of them is wrong. How about that? Because I feel what Rock is saying exactly. When you go to a job interview, when you
I'm really listening to you right
now. You better listen to me. I am the voice of the nation. Anyway, like I said, look.
Hey, the band's back together.
Yes. Okay, now let me get to this so that it's not long and drawn out. Okay, now, first of all, when you go to a job interview, you dress for the job that you want. If you know that you're going in there to an office job, you find a suit if you don't have one. But the point is, you put that suit on. You don't go with your jeans sagging below your ass. So at the end of the day, when confronting a known enemy, because it has been well publicized how much of our young Black men is out there getting killed by these police. I'm sorry to say enemy, any officers that didn't like that term, please come on and have a conversation with me. But when you are being confronted by a possible known enemy, you have to move smarter. Okay, no sudden moves, no jerks. Don't even talk back to them. Yes, you're a man and you feel like why, but we're not in that climate yet because we have not changed it yet. That's where quit comes in as right. Yes, we need to change it, but it has not changed yet.
Are you done?
At the end of the day, no, I'm not done.
Hurry up.
At the end of the day, you're going to end up in the back tonight, okay? You're going to end up in the back. Anyway, like I said, at the end of the day, you are a young Black male. From the time that you can flex your muscles and, get a chick pregnant, you're automatically considered a threat in this country. That's something that you know. It's not, I'm not sure. It's not a maybe. At the end of the day, every once in a while, you have to take your machismo out of it and be able to make it home to your family. Why do I say that? Because I'm a woman who has young Black boys, and my sons are not afraid of anything. They confront everything head on. So do you know how many times they come home from school and say, oh, well, this cop grabbed James and I pushed him, or my kids got into a physical altercation with some damn cops. And everybody talks about how respectful and loving my children are. Everybody loves my kids. But when confronted with the police, they're like, no, you're not going to kill my brother, but doing the very thing that can get them killed, fighting with them. So as a mom, regardless of how much I want it to change, I have to tell them to dial it back and put their, their macho-ness in their pocket, just so that I know that they're coming home to me safe. It needs to be changed, but it has not changed yet. So you have to take that moment of thinking when confronted in a situation. Why do I say that? Because this is a 26-year veteran. She trains officers. So you mean to tell me that you forgot when you're the teacher? So what are you teaching your students? To forget where the hell that damn taser is and go for their gun. So yes, I have to say that he should not have tried to run from her stupid ass, because she was an idiot from the moment she approached him. I'm done because I'm getting mad.
How can you agree with both sides and still be angry? I don't get it. See, this is the exact because this is the shit that you're talking shit about with the youngin. This is shit you talk about with the youngin. You can't control your emotions just thinking about it. Now imagine being in the shit storm. Imagine that.
I did control my emotions.
A good example of this. Hold on. Because I like to tell my Black folks this, because this is the perfect example, and the Jewish community will damn sure back me up. Have y'all ever thought about being compliant led all the Jews to their downfall?
Absolutely.
Have you ever seen,
but it's not compliant, it's being smart.
I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear shit about it. Listen. No matter what we do, we just had an example earlier this year where the dude was fucking jogging. If it ain't the police, it's the fucking ignorant. Yeah, it's just ignorance. See, the problem is this is the main problem, is that you have lawsuits going on in PG County because the Black guys that are on the force can't be the detectives. They can't be the head honchos. Okay, it's a big fucking deal. Okay, listen to this. The only problem that we're having is that we can't infiltrate this shit. They're not allowing us to get the big time jobs. They're not allowing us to be in charge of shit in order for us to make shit happen. See, we can't change the ignorance on the side of those other people. If we are up here dealing with our own people, we would have talked to him a lot differently. He probably would have been way more fucking comfortable with it.
Thank you, Sonia, because I was about to touch on that.
%. This is the main fucking problem. So stop trying to get on the youngins. Stop trying to get on Black people conforming, because it ain't got shit to do with.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Because you sat up there and you let her run her goddamn mouth for 5 goddamn hours.
It wasn't no 5 hours, and I'm still running my mouth.
I got a question when you get done. I got a question for you. I got a valid question.
Talk your shit, hey.
And you know what? This question is specifically for you, bro.
I'm listening.
You feel me? AI Weezy, y'all can chill. And Star, you can chill. Because, Star, we on the same time. Star, we scissoring right now. I'm with you. Right?
I ain't chilling the damn thing.
Let me ask you this, brother. Because you're a strong Black man. You don't take no shit, right?
Yeah.
Right? So when your son gets to the age where you need to have that talk to him about dealing with the police, what are you going to tell him? What advice are you going to give your son?
I'm going to tell you what my father told me.
No.
Because this is exactly.
I want to hear what AI is going to say.
This is what the fuck I'm gonna tell him, like my father told me, and it seems to get me by in life. It seems to have gotten me by until I went to prison. I mean, shit. If I felt like it, I went to fucking prison, right? So I mean, I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in trouble with the laws and shit. But the thing is that my father always told me a couple things. He told me how to run from the police. He taught me how to run from them. And it's worked in life. I have dodged motherfucking police. Okay. He also taught me that whatever you do, make sure it's worth it. And if you don't want to go to prison, you might as well take the gun to your own head, because prison is hell. And he never fucking lied. So that's the only thing that I would tell my son. Is on him, how he reacts. I can't tell my son that if a motherfucker up there planting drugs on you and shit like that, these motherfuckers are corrupt. There is nothing I can tell any Black man out here how to diffuse a situation with somebody that has a license to fucking kill. That is an adrenaline rush that none of us have ever felt.
May I interject? None of us have ever felt this. Before you go to your
go ahead, bro. Bad.
Before you even go to your next question, Rock, do you not know that we agree with this? Do we agree with teaching black kids that we have to move different, especially around police when we got a target on our back? Nobody is disagreeing with that.
No.
My problem is now that this black life is lost. What do we got to? What is the issue that we need to hone in on? And there is a big disconnect with how police handle people who are melanated, and that is the problem.
But my guy, let me tell you something. We came together on this show because of that exact reason, bro.
Exactly, my guy.
Listen. We know what the problem is, bro. We've been saying this for how long? We've been saying this since Rodney King, bro. We've been saying this before that. You feel me? In order to us get ahead, we have to fix things around the board. You feel me? Like I said, bro, what I don't get is I understand, and like you said, we agree. But why am I getting ganged up on?
Now listen. But Nikki made a great point, and I gotta bring this up. Go ahead, bro.
Why do I get crucified? And the crazy part is, if you go look at my status, the post that I made that triggered this conversation, I had plenty of other black men who are raising kids that said the same thing. These are guys.
Niggas ain't probably never been in fucking trouble. And if they
guess what?
And if they had,
listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you some trill shit. Let me tell you some trill shit. These are guys that been in trouble. These are guys that I went to school with.
Okay, so they've been indoctrinated.
Listen, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm about to answer your question, though. I'm about to answer your question because the way it comes off, the way you brought that, the way you got that opinion off, both in the live and in that status, you made it seem like that was the only problem.
No.
If he was complacent, he wouldn't have got shot at.
Obviously, bro. Obviously, you had to read the comments.
Okay, well, let's get.
I was reading your post.
Let's get on
my live.
Let's get a perfect example. What about the brother that got shot? Showing him his gun license. They got aired the fuck
wrong. They was dead wrong, bro.
He was being fucking compliant though.
They was dead wrong.
He had a valid license. Bro. He was being fucking compliant. What do you have to say to that,
bro? I just said they were dead wrong.
And then what? What happens after that, bro? I'm pretty sure he came from a great background. Hold on. I'm not done yet.
No. I'm not
done yet. He came from a great background where he was smart enough to fucking be compliant with the whole goddamn United States laws.
But let me ask you this. How can we expose them doing wrong if we're giving them a reason to shoot us?
Did you just listen to what I said?
Answer my question. I heard what you said. I heard what you said. Now, and let's answer my question.
I'm about to answer. I'm about to say it again.
No. How can we prove that they're doing wrong if we're giving them a reason?
Here you go.
No, listen. Listen, hold on. Listen.
It's a long ass question, my man.
Listen. Because guess what? In this situation right here, if you would have been compliant, it wouldn't have been a reason. Now all of a sudden they have a reason because of for the accident.
Because he was resisting. The minute they saw a warrant, the minute they saw his hair, the minute they saw him driving while black, the minute that he fucking stepped out of the door, the world saw him as some bullshit, bro. Let's not play this fucking game, bro. Come on, bro.
No, I'm stating the obvious, bro.
This is the reason why I brought up the DMX shit, because everybody was empathetic with this nigga being a drug addict. Nobody gives a fuck about Pookie around the corner. You talk shit about everybody else that ODs, the methadone clicks, all this shit, and now all of a sudden, we can understand why a nigga on dope.
See, let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's first and fucking foremost.
That's something that you don't pay attention about me because let me tell you something, because I care. I care about people that got addictions, and it's crazy.
But they got a choice. They got a fucking choice in this situation. You're talking about people, a race of fucking people that have been trying to fight a system that we cannot infiltrate, like I said earlier.
So this is the reason why you're just saying get out of pocket and give them a reason.
This is the reason why being compliant, bruh. My tattoos are a reason for them to kill me, bro. Are you not fucking getting it? Your size is a reason to fucking shoot your big ass.
Bro, you act like
are you not getting it?
See, that's the problem.
What is it that you're not getting?
You don't agree with my point. But you're sitting there and the way you're talking is this man was right to resist, bro. He was under arrest because he did something that put him in the wrong, bro.
And just like Quick said, and just like the examples of the news lately with the old 61-year-old man that drove off with a goddamn cop attached to the fucking
Hold on, Zena. You said they didn't have a reason. He didn't pose a threat. He posed a threat when he attempted to flee arrest. They had him in a position where they're about to arrest him. He tried to hop back in his car. Once shoot him. Bruh, she so-called tried to tase him. Bro, I'm not.
Wait. GMO, finish what you said, please.
Go ahead. Finish what you're saying, bro.
What I'm saying is there was a 61-year-old man just yesterday that drove off with a fucking policeman attached to him up there in Minneapolis or Minnesota, Brooklyn, whatever the fuck it is. He just drove off in the middle of a fucking protest with armed white boys behind him. Militia. They got fucking AK-47s and shit. And they didn't shoot his ass. Bruh, what you not gonna do and what nobody else is gonna do is sit up there and tell our people how to be fucking compliant and kumbaya our asses right to oblivion.
You sound foolish.
You sound fucking foolish. Because you done seen everything work against us. You don't do no fucking research. You done seen the FBI.
So your advice is for everybody to go
fucking agenda to infiltrate the Black Panthers. You done seen all this shit. They shot Huey P. Newton. He ain't shoot no fucking body.
Oh my God, bro. That's just the problem, bro. Nigga, you get out your feelings.
No, that's your problem.
Get out your feelings,
you don't do
bro.
no fucking research. Show me one instance where the Black Panthers did any acts of violence towards anybody and they still got mad.
My dude, you are getting upset with me for my personal opinion of stating the obvious, bro.
Trying to make one situation when we got
no, bro. I'm not talking about one situation. I'm stating the obvious in this situation. The obvious in every situation, just like Quick said, the white boy went up in that motherfucker, Dylan Roof, went up in that bitch and shot up our ancestors and got taken calmly. Calmly, bro. Calmly. Bro, you act like I disagree with you. Why are you
disagreeing with me? How the fuck in this situation?
Bro, how am I disagreeing when earlier I said
he didn't have a gun in his hand.
Let me call my mic because now you're on GI mode and now you don't want to let me talk.
Come on, bro.
Now you don't want to let me talk. I completely said, bro, I agree with you, bro. I'm just stating the other side of the coin. Make sure y'all tune into that show on every Thursdays on Red Vision TV. But any endless plug. But I'm just saying, bro, it's like this, bro. If a nigga steal you gonna steal him back, right? It's a reaction, right? It's a reaction, right? You gonna whoop his ass, right? And you gonna say the reason why you whooped his ass because he stole you, right? Right?
Yeah.
You gonna get locked up.
That's a bad
right?
example. That's a bad example.
Why
he doesn't have a license to kill?
But because if you said if a dude stole him and he shot him because he stole him, then it would be accurate to the situation.
That is what I'm talking about,
bro. Let me tell you something. My whole point is that there's always a reaction. Not saying that the reaction was right, and you can't sit up and tell me that this guy was right in this situation. He was right to flee. That's what you're telling me. After they were going to lock him up for something that he did wrong, he was right to try to flee. Yes or no? GI Mosif.
All right, so let's go ahead.
Military, no. Yes,
let's go ahead and break this down because
military, no. I don't want no breakdown. I don't want a 5-minute breakdown from you.
Was Dylan right to shoot up a church?
No. Because I let you rant for 8.5 minutes. Actually,
you just asked me a fucking question. Though.
8 minutes and 46 seconds.
You just asked me a fucking question.
I did, and I'm gonna keep
and a reminder that that's only 1 minute from putting a neck on somebody's knee on somebody's neck recently to another brother that just got fucking killed. So go ahead,
exactly, bro.
But that trial is not going good for Derek Chauvin. Have you been keeping up with the trial?
You're crucifying me for sitting up there.
We'll get to that in just a second.
I am not crucifying you. I am crucifying
my nigga. What you call it? You definitely wasn't giving me a hug right now.
This is your opinion. Your opinion is being crucified. This is actually
the
being judged right now.
The truth
you aren't being judged. I believe you are saying what's in the video.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hold on. To the corners. Wait. Phoenix, I think you need to heal something, Phoenix. Heal something.
Please. Jump in, please.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, because I've been talking. Maybe it was my headphones. Quick question. Okay, so. So we need to look at this because had he not tried to flee, had he stayed, there's still a possibility that something could have went wrong.
Oh, here you go, Phoenix.
No, I'm serious. You got to look at the situation. It's 50.
There's a possibility, and we're not going to go back through this. There's a possibility, but his survival chance would have been greater. That's
why I said Right. There's a 50% chance that nothing would have happened. But the fact that he had a warrant, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Because, and then we got to remember too, who likes the police? You're going to sit there and it's automatic nervousness. When the police pull up on you, how do you feel?
Right. And like for real, that 50-50 thing does not make.
I want to answer. When the police pull up on y'all, how do y'all feel?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel. No. I'm gonna answer her question. My stomach get tight when I'm behind the police and I'm driving. When I see a police officer in front of me, if I'm driving on the road and I see a cruiser in front of me, I'm nervous. The cop isn't even behind me; it's in front of me, and my stomach get tight.
So it's like now what I tell my sons, because my son is a big man. He's big. He's been big since he was born. And I always tell him, you listen to the officer, you do what he tells you, blah, blah, blah. Don't try to fight him, this and that. But then he's still a big guy. And automatically looking at him and y'all, you're black and you're big. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of two strikes against you. No matter whether you comply with, no matter how you listen, there are too many examples of people that have listened from long time ago to now, and they have lost their life. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Jay, because he could have just not ran, but we don't know what would have happened. And then the fact that she tried to take, she is not off the hook at all. Because she has been trained.
Hey,
so there's, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay, post that comment, bro. Post that last comment. Post that comment.
What she say? What she say?
Hey, post that shit. Post that
shit.
Read
that in.
Now read that shit. Take that
what does that have to do with anything?
No. We gonna know because this is put it back up. Put it back up.
This is first of all, this is my third time putting on it because you sound foolish, bro. You're about to go back.
What happened to old girl and her boyfriend being in the house when they did a bullshit one?
My nigga, we know what the fuck happened, bro. Like my man, listen. This is why I get frustrated because you bring up stuff just to prove your point, bro. We're talking about this specific point in time, and see, this is what blows me about black people. This is what blows me about my people. Because you would tell the truth to a motherfucker and they won't sit up there and acknowledge the fucking truth.
Real nigga, wake up.
Wait a minute. When did we not agree that we need to move differently around police? When did we not agree with that?
Your man Mo just sit up here and beat me down for saying that.
No, because the only he's getting hyped because the way you're pushing your narrative, you're making it seem like that's the only problem in this situation.
You know what's crazy? I don't know how many damn times I got to repeat what I said in the beginning. I don't know how many times do I have to say? Do I need to put that up at the bottom so everybody?
He didn't deserve to die. Yes, we get it. But shoot, like I'm talking, we talking. All right, look. At the end of the day, you said if he didn't flee, he wouldn't have got shot.
He probably wouldn't have got shot, bro.
Bruh, like for real, and if for real, like Weezy said,
it's foolish to sit up there and to even argue about that, bruh.
Well, bruh, it's hard nowadays because, bruh, would the possibility be bigger? Yes, I agree. It would have been bigger. Yes, it would have. But at the same time, we seen footage of a man getting shot in his car in front of his girl and his daughter for a traffic stop after complying with the police as well.
Bruh, do me a favor. I want y'all to stop bringing up other instances. And talk to me.
Why not?
You have to. And look,
no.
Why not?
Jimmy, talk to because you need to talk to me about this subject.
Okay,
I'm talking to you about this subject.
What happened to the army lieutenant recently? I tell you
what, I'm not even going to talk no more because I feel like no matter how much I prove my point, there's always a fucking rebuttal.
What happened to the army lieutenant? Nikki just brought it up. What happened to the army lieutenant when he got maced? When the police ran up on him excited.
It was dead ass wrong.
But why? But what did he do wrong?
It was wrong. The Fed was wrong. We know this, bro. We know this. The police was wrong. Dead ass wrong.
We're not talking about that.
We're talking about a nigga that was about to get arrested, jumped in his car. He was wrong for that part in the situation, bro. That's all I'm saying. Stop giving me all this other shit. I know about this other shit. I'm just saying this at that moment in time, during that period, when he was about to get the handcuffs on him, he was wrong.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Okay.
The only
Well,
thing
like,
that was for
and
sure,
I
he
s-
was black. That's the
well,
only
yeah,
problem.
and for real, and this will be the last thing I'm going to say on this particular subject. For real, when it comes to us bringing up quote unquote old stuff, the examples I brung up pokes holes in that compliance stuff. That's why I bring it up, because
And
it's
this what
My
relevant.
kills me
nigga,
about
And
my
this.
then
nigga,
wait,
my
wait, wait,
nigga,
wait,
look,
wait,
look,
wait,
look,
wait,
look, look.
wait, wait, wait,
Look,
wait,
look, I'm
wait,
just
wait,
because y'all
wait.
piss
Hold
me
on, wait,
off.
wait,
Y'all
because I'm
really
not
piss
no,
me
well,
off.
no, wait.
You really
And
piss
look,
me
I'm
off.
gonna let you get off.
No,
I'm gonna
because I
say
don't really
this.
want to talk about it no more. Because you
All
guys,
right, well,
like, you
cool.
guys are just like everybody else. Most people that want to argue, you guys don't want to
I'm not
address the
arguing.
truth, but you want to. Because look, we're speaking a general conversation, but every time I say something, it's always a but. When you're
I
rebuttal,
never
such thing
said
as a
but.
but. Nobody says
I
but.
never said
You know
but.
what? You know what the problem is, Rock? Is that everything that we say that's supposedly the past or something that we bringing up is called history, my nigga.
No, bro,
Facts.
that's
It's
not
called
the problem,
history.
bro.
And
That's
if you
not the
ain't learning
problem.
from your
We're
past like you did
discussing.
your past rappers, because you a hell of a rapper, if you didn't learn from somebody in your fucking past, right? These examples, how the fuck would you know how to rap? You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? So when we bring up old shit, it is an example of how bad this system is, bro. It has nothing to do
Well,
with
once again, you
compliance.
guys have
It has nothing to
proven my
do.
point that when I point out the obvious point, when black people are wrong in certain situations, it gets ignored, it gets crucified, and it gets
Bro, you agree
put
with
down.
everybody else other than black folk, bro.
Bro,
One
don't
day,
do
and
that.
you eat McDonald's just like
Don't
Trump.
do
Bro.
that. Don't
I
do
know
that.
you
Like
love
this. Let me
that.
tell you
You
like
love
this.
Trump too.
Put like this.
No.
Put like this. Hold on. No, quick, because I'm about to stop muting. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me. You can't say that to me, and I'm not laughing right now. You can't say that to me, being as though you're a Trump supporter. Okay,
I'm not a
no, you're a Trump supporter. Please don't make me go put cash first. My nigga, you look like you're supposed to be up there with a gray suit on, a white shirt, and a red tie doing this.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
You see this? That's what you
talk
do.
about this dance?
That's what you do. Right there. Right there. That's what I'm saying, bro. And matter of fact, ladies and
You
gentlemen,
know-
look, we're arguing and we still love each other because I'm gonna talk shit to this nigga after the show. You feel
You
me?
know who's not a Trump supporter? Everybody that is shooting holes in Derek Chauvin's defense. How about we go
Now
there?
let's talk about that. Now that's
Yeah,
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
that's
it.
some real shit. So listen, so
Ain't
did
you
y'all?
glad I'm back? I
Yeah,
love you,
hey
Phoenix.
stop. So listen, did you check out
Mo,
the
I'm still on
actual?
your ass.
I love you too.
Did you check out the cross examination of Dr. Tobin? I think that was like some Law and Order shit. You know, they had like,
Listen,
Is that the
I've
white
been
gentleman with the
looking
glasses?
yeah, I've been looking at every little bit that I can without actually watching. Because okay, this is making me so angry, right? This whole trial, because why does it need to go to trial when everybody saw him murder that man? But however, whatever, we know where we
That's
live.
the rule.
Right.
That is the rule.
Right.
What up, Ari?
Fair
We know
trial.
where we live.
Yeah.
Right. We know where we live, so we know what's up. So I've been breezing over it. Every new thing that comes up, I'll go watch the clip of that. Every new thing. So I'm very well versed in it. I have not sat and watched it in its entirety without breaks because I need breaks. Man, I don't know how they would. I don't know what loophole they would use to get him off, because everybody they bought their own, the defense. Derek Chauvin's defense brought on their own so-called experts in different things, and their experts are shooting him down.
yeah.
You called them to the stand, and they are just AK-47 airing your asses out. I gotta see what happens at the end of this. I gotta know how this. I gotta know the final, because what else is there?
Well, what's going on? What's going on now is that naturally, because of due process, this is the judge. What did the judge say today at the very end? He was telling them that they brought back Dr. Tobin again for the last break before Monday. Monday is supposed to be the jury's time. This is when they start deliberating and finding out what the sentence is going to be. But basically, all this is doing is setting them up and trying to make sure that they lock in his appeal, because he's going to appeal. And so once he appeals, they want to make sure that this case is solid. And so, like you said, the only person that they had up there that was trying their ass off to be a part of the clique was that doctor, the coroner. I forgot what his name was. He actually was a medical examiner, so forensic examiner for PG County in Baltimore, or for Maryland, for the state of Maryland. He's from South Africa. He's a white man from South Africa. And we know notoriously that they do have a natural bias towards people of color. But he was the only one up there trying to not state the facts, but state the facts at the same time. So he seemed credible, once he gets off the stand. But yeah, it's been pretty straightforward forward. It's been.
I have a question for y'all because I get kind of sick. So in this situation, we watched this man die. Everybody's seen it. We know what it is. We know what it was.
Right.
How do you feel about the defense that take the cases? You feel me? Do you feel like there's something wrong with them morally? Because I know me, even if I was a defense, I wouldn't touch the case.
I think everybody has their role to play. It just is what it is.
We have lawyers, aka liars. Okay, these are actors. These are actors. They think you got to remember that lawyers tell stories. Now, mind you, this is a system where black people are, disenfranchised and everything, and it's always up against us. So we spend the most bread on lawyers to try to defend us, even if we are wrong, because some of the sentences that we get are way off the chain. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. It's due process. Everybody has a right to, a trial and really, go for gusto. You know what I'm saying? But when I see, my sister's a lawyer, and when she tells me some of the things that she has to defend, you know what I'm saying? She's criminal. You know what I'm saying? So the stories that she hears, dealing with the dirt bags and everything else, she doesn't sleep well at night sometimes. She doesn't. Subconsciously, it eats away at her that she has to sit there, take on this case. She doesn't have to, but when you're trying to make a name for yourself, and I think it's more so the name.
Right.
I think it's more so the name. And this lawyer really is not like giving them their all. Like if you paid attention to him, the defense lawyer is really lackadaisical. Yep. He's really not attacking him as much. I really think he's just like, all right, my face is on the TV. Somebody's going to call me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But honestly, the defense does not have to say anything. It's the prosecutors that have to prove that the person that's being defended is guilty.
That's
the defense don't have to do nothing but show up.
Very much so.
Honestly.
Y'all know a random little known fact. Did you know that in the 1700s, actors and actresses couldn't testify in open court?
Wow,
I did not know that.
Well, technically, if you're an actor or actress, you get paid to lie because you're playing a role. So they felt that they were expert liars and were not allowed to testify in open court in any case.
Young, that's just like when Will and Jada had that fucking red table talk. I didn't believe that. I don't trust nobody that can cry and kiss a man and then go back to normal. Like you.
All right, so I have a question for the fellas. I have a question for the fellas and the ladies too, if it was vice versa. And this is kind of switching subjects. Could you sit on the stage in front of cameras and listen to your joint talking about, her entanglement with somebody else?
You talking about me?
I'm asking everybody.
I could.
Only if I was there.
I don't think I'd be able to control my facial expressions though. But yeah, I could do it.
You good.
I mean, shoot. I mean, think about it like this. The one consistent thing that Will said is that he knew about all of it before we did. So I don't think it would be hard to sit there if you knew first. Now, if they got busted, you knew nothing about it, and now you got to sit in front of everybody and act like, okay, I don't want to be Derek Jackson's wife. Because there's a lot she didn't know. She didn't know that nobody was pregnant. She didn't know that it was more than one. He threw her basically completely deer in headlights situation. And then, wanted to have her sitting there with him. And then he making reaction videos to his video. That's the biggest narcissist I've seen in my life. That was completely different from Will and Jada. She actually sat him down and said, okay, look, I need to tell you everything before it gets out. And, they also said that before he dropped his song, he informed them. So at that moment, if there was anything that Jada had not told Will, then she had a moment to say, okay, look, I spoke to August. He said he's putting out a song. I never told you A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I need to tell you that now. If I know about it first, I could sit there. But once again, don't expect me to sit there straight face, because everything that you say that I felt like was bullshit, when I felt like it was bullshit, my face is going to tell that I felt like it was bullshit. Sorry, not sorry.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, because like, if it's sitting across the table and you just finding out some ish, then I'm trashing that whole room up. But if it's something that you knew prior, I'm like them expensive cameras is getting thrown at somebody. Like, I'm breaking shit, all that type of stuff. Everything better be insured. I'm telling you. But
I'm punching tables, chairs, everything, and not punch your ass. Okay,
like straight up.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna be
must say,
shadow boxing with the drywall, all that stuff. But
all right, so
anyways,
listen,
but if it's prior, like she said, you had all this time to process
Hold
stuff
on.
and you pretty much calm down. That may be different.
So you mean to
I
tell
ain't
me
gonna.
y'all can sit there and listen to your girl
Well, for one,
reflect on the entanglement and make googly eyes when she has memories?
wait.
Like,
Well, no.
you can sit
Because one
there?
thing I agree. Well, no, one thing I agree with Star with. Ain't gonna be no
Somebody
fake
getting
face.
slapped,
Ain't gonna be no fake.
somebody getting
Ain't
slapped by
there's
Nah.
Jerry.
not gonna be
Man,
any
And
fake
then-
facial expressions.
Right.
No. And there's not. And me personally,
He's
if
like,
you're
oh,
if
you
you're
reminiscing and shit.
right, straight and for real, I ain't going front. I ain't going
But
front.
no,
I'm not going front. I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not going front.
Man,
I probably
be
still
honest
wouldn't
with
be.
listen,
I'm
gonna
not
tell
going
man.
to be able
thing
to
I
do
want
it.
y'all to remember. Seriously, there's one thing that I want y'all to remember, specifically since you brought up Will and Jada. It's been rumored that Will's best friend Heidi, his masseuse, has been his mistress for years. We talking about the same mistress for 20 years. We don't know what Jada's indiscretions may have been over time, but she has sat back and kept her peace while these two go on vacation without the family and without her. Sometimes she goes on vacation with the family. Like, this is the one constant person in Will's life almost as long as Jada. And it's been rumored that she has been his mistress. What if she actually is? And Jada was just like, okay, look, you done had this big chesty white bitch for all of this damn time. I'm gonna go get me some young dick.
Man, look, let me
There
tell you
may
Well,
this.
be reasons.
I don't care what
My
they
point
did.
is,
well, I'm gonna tell you
I'm
this.
not
no,
sitting at
quick,
no
don't
table.
cut me
All
off.
of that.
But I'm gonna tell you
I'm
this.
saying,
But just to answer,
no, quick, do not cut me off. What I
I
am
didn't know
saying
you.
to end my point is there may be a reason why Will was comfortable with sitting there. Will knows what
Yeah.
Will may have been doing. That's
Well,
all
there
I'm
may
saying.
be. There may be, because granted, we don't know. But I will say, to answer the question in full, I probably wouldn't be able to do it, though. Just knowing me, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. Regardless of if I knew prior or whatever, the person I am, I'm not getting on no camera to talk about personal issues like that, for one. Because like I said, I believe what happens in the house need to stay in the house, period. So I'm not going to get on no camera talking about that, firstly. And I would not be able to hold my composure because I just know how I am. I know how I'm wired. I wouldn't be able to do it.
well, it naturally started. One thing that you're now bringing up, and the one thing we all have to focus in on is that it has been well known that and rumored that they have had open relationships anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that. And then second of all, ain't none of us got millions of dollars. See, once
And
you
that
reach that
changes
level,
things. You're
yeah,
right.
exactly. Once
It
you
does.
reach that level of Hollywood, everybody sleeps with everybody. They get passed around as we see now that we have camera phones and news everywhere and
Yeah,
broad
but
fights. I don't.
you're thinking about on the Hollywood scale. I was just thinking about on the money scale because if you notice, more often than not, well-to-do relationships, that stability of that money, women are more prone to stay if their man cheated. And if the woman is bringing in the bulk of the money and she's the main breadwinner, then the man is more likely to stay because money brings security that the average person doesn't have. So
I think you're
that's
still
also
missing.
a whole other factor.
I think you're missing the big ass point.
No,
And
I just skirted your point.
hold on, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Now
I ran from it.
in California, okay, and we know that a lot of
Mhm.
stars get married out there, and that they do have households out there, right? So they have the
Correct.
union of marriage. We look at Dr. Dre. When you look at all these people out there, Jeff Bezos, people like that, is that out there, and Jada is not the moneymaker. Okay, is that if he says on camera that you gotta get the fuck out of here, guess who gets half of everything?
But that's what I just said. And at the end of the day, anybody who has worked hard for the type of money that Will Smith brings in, I don't care how in love you was with your spouse. If they cheat on you, you're not ready to give up half of that, which
No
everybody
bullshit.
does know that California is a half and half. Everything gets
Oh, yeah.
split down the middle. That big pretty house that he felt like Jada wanted, boom, sell it, split up the money. It gets very, very messy in California. But once again, if Jada was the main one bringing in the money, he know that he would get half. So it's kind of the same on both sides of the fence. It just happens that Jada's mess got thrown out in the open.
So then that's kind of like your morals can be bought then.
In California, I believe a lot of times their morals can be bought. But go ahead.
But that's what, I was watching Kevin Samuels like 2 weeks ago, a week or so ago, and he was talking to this young lady, and she was upset because her boyfriend cheated, her fiance cheated, and she left. And so he was like, well, was he a high value man? He loved using that damn term. And so she was like, well, he was making money, but he was like, no, but was he a high value man? She was like, well, I guess not, making a certain amount. And so he was like, well, if you were happy before you found out he was cheating, right? She was like, yeah. He said, okay, so why did you just stay when you found out? And she, explained to him. But then she said, so if he was making millions of dollars, would you have been able to stay? And she hesitated. And she was like, yeah, I guess so. And he was like, see, if it wasn't about the money, you would have been like, no, I would have left. And so some people can be bought.
I think everybody can be
bought.
Well,
I think, right. Because money is, I think it's the security of money. There's a lot that you can do with money. For me, though, when I look at my past and what has made me leave a relationship when cheating has been introduced, it's the embarrassment of it. For me, that's what made me leave. Because before I knew, I was very damn happy. And actually, at that time, he was paying the majority of the bills. The money didn't matter to me. You hurt me, and I had to take time to get over that hurt. And now when I go to the grocery store or when I go to the club or when I want to be out, I got to hear stories of you were hurt. So the embarrassment is what made me say, you know what, I can't do it and you got to go. And what made me think about that, I'm going to let everybody finish. I was watching this trailer for this damn show. I forgot the name of it, but it got the girl Megan on it from Bad Girls Club and Basketball Wives. And she said, I believe in respectful cheating. And they was basically asking her, what's that? She said, I'm going to get the perfect man, but I believe in respectful cheating. You do what you do in the dark. You don't get her pregnant. You're not out with her. I don't have to see it or hear about it. I know you're doing it because I believe all men cheat. But if you don't put it in my face and you don't put it out to the public, to her, that's called respectful cheating. And I didn't realize that a vast majority of women think like her. Because when I first heard, I was like, what? Cheating is not respectful at all. But then I thought about what made me in the relationship, the embarrassment of going out and hearing, oh, well, 2 weeks ago, he brought her in here and they was doing this and doing that. That shows to me, you don't love me or care about me and my feelings at all. It was just all about your enjoyment and you wasn't thinking about me. You didn't care about me. So don't think about me after it's done. Separate from me and just keep on with your life.
Take a lesson from the rich white men and just buy you an escort. If you're gonna do it, just buy you some ass. Just buy it. Just pay for it. Nobody will ever know. Nobody gives a shit. That's what all the higher ops do. They hire escorts and they keep that shit between them. If that's what it's gonna be, y'all. Men, women, if that's what the fuck it's gonna be, and you really want to keep that shit to yourself,
I think
you might as well just pay for it.
Yeah, but with respect to cheating, go ahead, Star. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna simply say I think people should just utilize NDAs. It's a such thing. You know, celebrities, when they doing projects, going on movies and so forth and so on, they sign an NDA that they can't talk about it, you know what I mean, only in promo and when it's time. So if you're going to do something that you know you ain't got no business doing and, you know, where's the NDA? If you talk about it, I could sue you. But I don't know, whatever. My mind is rambling right now because that was crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, and then the paperwork comes up that you told them that if they talk about it,
binding document.
When a person signs the NDA, they can't have a copy of it. They get a redacted copy. So you know, what you can't talk about is not seen on your copy.
Around here, they call that a prehumptual agreement.
So silly.
Oh my God.
Well, they need to have them by the boatload because a lot of people got caught up in some bull.
Yeah. But what was you saying, Phoenix, about respectful cheating? What were you trying to say?
Do you think it'll be okay on the opposite end of the spectrum?
No, because men are not wired like us. You tell a man that you had an emotional cheat with a guy and he still wanna, did you suck his dick? Like I
No,
didn't say
the
I
whole
had sex with him. I
shit.
said it was emotional. They don't
Every man, that's worse. That's worse than having sex with somebody. That's way worse.
Well, I agree
That's
with
way
you,
worse.
but I'm just
No, but
saying
you
y'all
know,
don't approach it the way
yeah,
we do.
yeah,
That's
true.
all I'm saying. I agree
That's
with
true.
you. Y'all just don't approach the feelings that surround cheating the same way women do.
Sometimes
Like by the
some men
time we
do.
get
Some men
no,
fall
'cause
in love.
listen, by the time, well, that's true. By the time we get around to wanting to know, did you eat the cat? We didn't beat your ass and
Y'all
every
don't
look. We
give a
want to know
damn.
everything else.
I don't
Look,
give a
we
fuck
get
about we
to.
eating
Did
no
you take her
pussy.
to my favorite restaurant long before we come to wanting to know what happened sexually? Y'all jump straight to
But
that.
no,
Did you suck his dick?
no, that is true
Did
because
you
women are
hold
different.
his
I know.
balls like I taught you? What did you do?
But no.
Listen, men go to the extreme immediately. You can't
Oh
even
no, that's
say you
facts.
cheated. Go ahead, quick. Go
I'm
ahead.
No, that's facts. But no, you're not too far off because I know of a friend who when she got married, the one place she didn't want to take, didn't want to go on a trip for their honeymoon was Jamaica or Hawaii because that's where he went with his ex-wife, and she didn't want to
Yeah,
go anywhere that they went.
Man, forget
yeah,
that. We going, fuck all of that. I ain't never been to that
right.
stuff.
Let
Anybody
me
got time
tell
for that
y'all.
shit? No,
Let me tell y'all. So one of my exes, the relationship was going south. When I say this dude was so disrespectful, and I don't mean like calling me out my name disrespectful. I mean with his cheating, OD disrespectful, right? His brother is a photographer for a reputable magazine. So this is not no freak shit, no sneak shit. I used to model nude modeling for his brother. Now I felt totally comfortable because I'm like, this is his brother. He never came at me disrespectful. He know what not to do, and he never did. You feel me? I always felt safe. It was always professional and on the up and up. When he realized that I had been modeling for his brother, for his magazine shoots and things like that, when I say he hit the roof, and I'm like, I'm not even cheating, but I felt like I might as well have been because it was the craziest thing. I'm like, you're not even doing me right, but you are going off to the left over pictures.
I
It's the
understand
fact
though.
that he
I
saw
Nude
him.
understand.
photos.
His brother saw you naked. His
Facts,
brother
yo.
saw
That's
you.
why.
But what difference does it make? Your punk ass is seeing a different chick naked every 2 weeks. And
It's
I
Wait
ain't
a minute.
sleeping him.
What does he do?
What does who do?
The
That was
dude
his cheating. That was
oh,
his cheating.
so he was cheating. Oh, so that was
Cheating.
the one who
Listen.
was cheating.
Okay, let old school term. That nigga was fucking out of one pant leg and into another.
Oh well, shoot.
What's wrong with seeing people ass naked? Yeah, that's a hell of a subject too. What is it about nudity that fucks with people, and that is
Well, I
still kind of
understand.
sort of taboo?
All right, well, let's take the cheating aspect out. Like, say do it with somebody and he didn't cheat. If
Right.
the fact that his brother saw you naked would drive me up the damn wall. No,
But
like
okay,
that is not
but
gonna
listen.
fly.
But no. Okay, so now that you've said that, okay, had we been in that situation and he wasn't cheating on me, I fully understand him like, no, because my brother's seeing you and I'm not comfortable with that. But now you got to put the cheating back because I kept modeling for him because nigga, you cheating
But
on
no,
me.
Well, like
but
I said,
still,
that's
regardless
different.
whether he was cheating or not, you still got to kind of see where he's coming from. Because would you be okay with
No.
your sister seeing him butt ass naked taking pictures?
If the bank robber run up in the bank and snatch my money out my hand after I just made a withdrawal, I don't care that his rent is due. I'm not seeing his point. You wrong. He was cheating. I wasn't
Well, that's
cheating.
just
A
that's
man
just
that's not
spite.
cheating on me, no, a man that's not cheating on me, yes, he can say, I don't want you doing new modeling for my brother or any other man. You have that damn right because you're not in the wrong. But nigga, you cheating on me. You can't say shit.
All right, well that's kind of like you doing that for the get back too, because you're not because
It
you're
didn't
basically you're
start that
saying
way.
his word is invalid. You're saying
Uh-huh.
his
No, no, no.
opinion or
There
his
you
No, no,
feelings are
go.
no. No,
invalid
no,
You
because
no.
he's
gonna get
cheating.
No, no,
back
no.
scar.
No, no,
You
no, no.
know
Wrong
it.
again. No, and see, that's the thing.
That's
That's
what
why I
it sounds
always
like.
got to have a disclaimer.
No, but
I
that was
said I
the
continue.
pushing
No,
factor.
no,
That was why
listen.
you
I
kept going because
said
you like, well, you doing it.
No, listen, I said I continued doing the nude modeling because he was cheating. That was the get back. Me modeling in the
That's
first
what I'm
place
talking
had
about.
absolutely nothing to do with that. I wasn't even aware of his cheating
No,
when
I'm
I
talking
started the
about you
modeling.
continuing.
Hell yeah, that was get back. Hell yeah, niggas sit at home and wonder what's going on in this hotel room. When the photos come out, wonder, damn. Yes, because you're an idiot. You got all of this and you're being an idiot. So yes, I was on get back after a while.
Okay, so for the average dude who's don't give you a reason to get back, letting the sibling see you nude, nah, that
No,
ain't happening.
I'd have shut it down immediately. As soon as he said he had a problem with it, the modeling would have been done.
I
All right,
wouldn't have done
cool.
it once I found out that was his brother. Mm-mm.
I like
I knew it was his brother
put the healing
beforehand. It's
sound
not
up.
a find out. I knew who it was. He asked
I
me
think
because he was his brother. That's what made me feel comfortable doing it. I
Sarah.
know what he's not going to try to do with me because that's his brother.
You know what? Okay, so let's wrap our mind around him letting his brother or his brother taking pictures of you nude. First and foremost, anybody that's been to a photo shoot, you have to get a person or the person that is getting the photos taken up in the mood. You have to tell them.
That's not true.
He has to say, Fred, hey,
This
look,
fool,
this is
though.
him. This is him behind the camera. This is him behind the camera. Can you spread those ass cheeks for me?
I cannot stand this fool.
First of all, I didn't say that the magazine he shoots for
All
was
right,
a
get
men's
those nipples
magazine.
hard.
I said tasteful nudes, number one. Number two, ain't no get nobody ready, crazy ass.
Can you
You
squirt
come
for
in, the cameras and the lighting is set up. Either sometimes you have a director, sometimes you don't. Sometimes there's a stylist on set, sometimes there's not. Sometimes it's just the photographer and the model. Sometimes it's other models there. It's professional. This is not, oh yeah, I'm posing for you and I hope you play with your dick to these photos. These are being submitted to a magazine.
You got a pretty asshole. Can you show that
Oh my God.
Just imagine.
Wait, hold on. Wink at me again.
Why is everything that you say, G.I. Mo, got to be down in the in Porn Valley?
Because you the one that's turning geriatric all of a sudden and forgot to hold your fart in. Everybody, this woman admitted something. She admitted a weird truth today, and it is so crazy to me that her balloon knot came loose.
Now I do got a serious question. Now let's take the cheating back out for a second. This is just average thing. Now, you said that you felt comfortable because you know what you know what old boy would and would not do with you and so on and so forth. Now, let's say the relationship you were in was good, peachy, all that good stuff, no cheating. So, if that proposition from his brother came to part, granted, you know it would be respectful and so on and so forth, but the thought of what your significant other would think wouldn't cross your mind for a second?
Well, if the relationship was all the way what it was supposed to be, we'd have had a conversation before I started the modeling.
You had already made your mind up to do it before you found out he was cheating.
Right. I mean, if he was cool with
hold on quick. Let me respond to her. The suspicion was already there. I had already saw signs. I didn't get confirmation until after. I was already feeling like something was going on. Well, she asked, so I'm gonna be honest.
I need to stop with this.
Okay. All right, but wait, Giamo. So, all right, so even if he was cool with the nude modeling, the fact that his brother is about to see you naked, you wouldn't think for a second that would bother him.
Well, if it would bother him, I hope he would say no ahead of time. You just said
so. Would you?
If he was cool with it.
Like, I mean, even if the new, that's like nude modeling in general. Like anybody who you feel is respectful to you could be a photographer, but the fact that it is his sibling, would you?
That is what made me feel like he would be respectful and made me comfortable to do it because it was his sibling.
But would you? But my point is, before you made that decision to do it, would you bring that to his? Would you like bring that to the table? Like, hey, your brother is about to. I'm thinking of doing this with your brother, so on and so forth, to get his thoughts on it or feelings on it before you did it.
I just said yes to that.
All right, I didn't hear it. My
You
apologies.
said you
All
said
right.
take the cheating out,
Okay,
and
yes.
his brother asked me to do some new modeling. What would I said I would discuss it with him first.
All right, cool. That's all I had to say. Continue.
So, what is the thing? I wanted to bring that up because that crossed my mind. What is it about nudity that fucks people up? Even if he did take the pictures, what type of insecurity should you have with somebody seeing somebody nude that you know or you love?
That's a good question. I think for most people, the big well-to-do is you live with your own flaws every day. So for every ounce of beauty one person says you have, you don't see it that way. Like for instance, I think about Lil' Kim. You know, growing up, she was beautiful to me. I'm from Brooklyn, so you get where I'm coming from. But obviously, she said, in her Driven episode, the show that used to air on MTV, she said all she ever dealt with was men that told her she was ugly. She said even Biggie used to tell her that she was ugly. She said that's all she knew. She didn't have one relationship where the man told her that she was. What'd you say, Phoenix?
I said that's because his ass was
But the point is, it went straight to her psyche. She started to believe it herself. So that's why she had so many plastic surgeries, trying to perfect what she thought men liked. And, sometimes you don't have to have a person telling you that you're ugly. You can just have problems with yourself, and like there's a whole mental disorder called body dysmorphia, where the smallest thing makes you feel like you need plastic surgery. Like you could have been a child and fell off your bike and the scar is still on your chin. You're going to want to do your whole face, and you get the money to do it, and you immediately run into the plastic surgeon. Like even me, my grandmother didn't realize that she scarred me as a 7-year-old child. When I was 7 years old, randomly one day, and I know she didn't mean to do it, but she did. My grandmother is fair skinned, smooth skinned, and she's my mother's mother, but that's the side of the family that I was telling y'all we have a lot of Indians on. So a lot of the black women still have white features. And she squeezed my nose one day, and she, I guess, trying to straighten it. And she was like, you would be so much more pretty if you had a keener nose. And keener simply means pointier. All the women on my mother's side still have white features. So they have that small pointy nose. I have my Jamaican side, which is my father's side. I have a wider, more African looking nose. And she didn't even realize, but it stuck with me my whole life. Like I literally just got to, I want to say I was early 30s before I was like, okay, look, to hell with it. I'm just going to keep my nose. But literally I grew up thinking as soon as I get some money, I'm getting a nose job. As soon as I get some money, I'm getting a nose job.
Wow.
When that became bullshit to me, when I noticed, excuse me, because everybody is either going to laugh or go off. But it didn't occur to me that maybe that's not the best thing I should do until Michael Jackson's nose fell off his damn face.
Well, look, I must say this, Star. I must say this, and everybody out there, Craig Mack is the only human being I think that should have got a nose job. I swear for God. Man.
Oh my God.
That Negro's nose was big as shit.
You not shit, dog.
My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. He needed a whole face removal, though.
Rest in peace, Craig Mack.
And look, on a funny
rest
note, since we just lost him, since we're saying rest in peace to DMS.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
But did anybody notice? Because everybody is posting all of these different things that he said and his prayers and all of that. But the other day, somebody posted that clip of him over at Hot 97 where he said he just don't like Drake's face. Is there anything you like about it? I don't like his music. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like his face.
I just don't like his face. I just don't like his face.
Bro, that's one thing. That's one thing. That's one of the main things I'm gonna miss about it. I miss just the way he talk regular. It's just like feel like no, a calm conversation with him would probably feel like you're getting scolded.
Man, hey, listen, I was up there looking at the Ileana Van Zandt, the problems between him and his son and everything recently, and
I saw that when it came out. Yeah.
Man, that was rough on me, man. Just to even watch that joint, but
I
playing
hated
it
that
over, yeah, that dude
episode.
was a fool. But let me ask you this: why did you hate that episode?
Because he just wanted to reconnect with his son and she kept intervening, interjecting, rebutting, and
Right.
she just wouldn't back the hell off. Like when he got mad and was like, damn lady, can I just talk to my son? I felt him. It's like, okay, me and you
Facts.
got differences, but I'm here to find out what yours are. You're my child. I love you. I don't want you mad at me. But his son, I just kept looking at it the whole time. I'm like, you a punk ass. You a punk ass. Like if you're gonna take the time to bring him on TV, at least own the fact that he's extending the olive branch and he's trying to reconnect with you. Don't I felt like his son in Iyanla was all about ratings. This man was broken. I think X's big appeal to everybody is the fact that it was just pure unadulterated truth. There was no lying in him, no matter how harsh
Yeah.
or how crazy what he was going to say out of his mouth was going to be. You knew it was going to be the truth and you could take it as law. So watching him try to reconnect with his son as she kept on, we know he's an addict. He's trying to connect with his child. Most addicts don't come back until it's too late. Let this man have a conversation with his son. And his son was just right there letting that shit go down. That shit made me mad. I was like, where's Tashira? Because I bet you she would be digging in her son's ass right now. She wouldn't even let it go down like that.
Well, that's because, of course, his son possibly was trying to make him feel hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because he brought up the fact that, or it could have been her talking through him, because the way he brought it up was like, well, you cheated on my mother. Like, nigga, you gonna grow up eventually and you might want to get you some cat. You know what I'm saying? Like on the side, like we got to think about things like that. My father, when I used to step in between him and my mother, the first thing he would say, I'm going to get my gun. That's first and foremost. He went and got the gun one time. Okay. He put it to my forehead. Mind your fucking business. Right.
Jesus.
But yeah, my father did not fuck around with him and his wife. You dig what I'm saying?
But that's my point. When you said what his son said, my immediate thought was mind your business. Yeah. What they had came before you. That's what made you. This is my thing. Okay. Young boys tend to start showing their testosterone shortly after puberty. So before they're fully men. So if your father is beating your mother ass and you trying to jump in the middle of that, I fully understand why you would do that. You feel where I'm coming from? But that's not the same hurt as him cheating on your mother. And you talking about, oh, well, you cheated on her, like my boys. I tell them right now, you got to formulate your own opinions. Everybody is not bad. Sometimes good people make horrible mistakes and so forth and so on. So where your father is concerned, I'm not going to talk bad about him. I'm not going to down talk him. Anything you see, you and I can have a private conversation about it, but that shouldn't lead to disrespect for him, because you're just going to shorten your life and make things bad for you. You feel where I'm coming from? Because my boys have opinions about their father cheating on me too. And I give them the right to have that conversation with me so that they don't feel like they're holding something in. But after you get it out to me and you tell me how much you hate it and you hope I never go back and so forth and so on, you still have to approach that man with respect, because I'm raising you to be a man of respect. So when he got into that and you cheated on my mother, I was like, you a bitch. Shut up. Some sex had to go on to get your little ass here. You don't know what was going on in there. You feel where I'm coming from? Some women make men feel so low, they feel like they ain't gonna get that love from nowhere but outside. But he in love with her and he don't want to leave. Some men don't know why they cheat, and some men are just selfish as hell. You never really know unless that person actually tells you. So to be a child and feel like you can speak on who cheated on who in a relationship, you should shut up.
Yeah, until they get old enough, and then they're gonna cheat too. Like everybody's gonna.
Until they get old enough to understand.
Everybody's gonna go through that shit. But listen, on a lighter note, and speaking of sex and mating and all this hot stuff that we have, I have a crazy story from Florida. Can you understand it? Yeah. But it's really actually cool, y'all. I thought that I would bring it up because I'm usually very hard on Florida, y'all. But alligators celebrate the beginning of spring by banging their way across Florida, everybody. Yes. As soon as you turn your head, Nikki, around your corner, every time you look at a pond or a pool, you best be careful, because the alligators are fucking. Okay. Now, they're saying that along with the cicadas that are supposedly coming to the eastern seaboard, or you know what I'm saying, or the East Coast, you know what I mean, which Florida shares with us, there has been an increase in the actual the alligators and the human interaction. So Nikki, please be safe out there where you at. I don't know how Orlando is. I don't know if y'all got any swamps or bogs out there, but just make sure you are careful out there. It's about 1.3 million, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all say this with me, ladies? Hold on, I want Star. Phoenix.
I'm unmuted.
All the way. Can y'all say this with me? Repeat with me. There are about 1.3 million of alligators.
1.3 million alligators
out the fucking state of Florida. Do you know how many damn dinosaurs that is, y'all?
You know what? I think I'm gonna get me one.
Hey, look, I can take you over there to Deuce. I can take you in 20 seconds to a drug.
I'm gonna get a baby one. We're gonna raise it.
They got them, bro.
Well, if you go on the 22nd, make sure you say hi to me.
And my grandmother and my cousins and everybody live on 21st. Everybody live around that goddamn place.
Nah, that ain't no way to live though, man. You could be just walking out the house, going to work, and you got a dinosaur chilling under the car. About to nip at your dang
if life was a horror film, I just got killed, right?
Straight up. You can be going out. You can be going out in your nice backyard, about to go for a swim, but you're gonna have somebody in the bottom of the pool waiting for you.
Guess what I just learned, quick.
What's up?
We are going to be working on the same project. Yay!
Hey, what?
Water. I just got a roll.
That's litty.
I know, right?
That's litty.
Yeah.
All right.
I just found out yesterday. It just hit my inbox.
And it's
how about that?
For everyone out there that does not know what these two are talking about, everybody on this damn screen has some crazy ass talent, some hidden talent, man. And everybody's starting to find their what is it? Their acting roots or niche. We all trying to become thespians. All right, there you go.
Except me. I've been an actress all my damn life. My uncle named me Radio because he said I would never stop talking. He said I would either be a great lawyer or a great actress. As soon as he said actress to me, I act out every commercial. I act out every show. Like I've always known, like since I was a child. Like I really thought that I was going to grow up, take some acting classes and just do it.
I don't think he named you after radio just because you talk so much. I think
that's bullshit.
The real radio that was part of the spectrum.
First of all, without telling my age, let's be clear, that movie wasn't even out yet. Okay, so
that's what I'm saying.
Well, no. But I'm gonna tell you though. Now, granted, music is my heart, but I've always loved movies. Like for real, even as a kid, you want to know. Cause like I would watch movies you wouldn't think a kid my age would be watching. You want to know what my favorite movie was? Back when I was 5, yes, throw one out there. I guarantee you'll get it wrong.
Let's see. Knowing you,
when Jordan was 2, he liked Malcolm X.
When you was 5,
he was sitting watching.
I'll give you a hint. It's a very old movie.
That ain't much of a damn hint.
Mobile.
No, when I was 5, every time I went over my grandmother's house, I told her to turn on the VCR. Or I would every time she turned the VCR on for me and asked me what I wanted to watch, I say put in Old Yeller.
Wow.
Oh.
I used to pretend. My grandfather had like I still got it. There was a broken axe handle. I used to pretend that joint was a shotgun, and I would pretend I was Travis from Old Yeller. I would recite lines, all that, like literally.
Yes, whole time.
Like from back then on, like everything from I know lines from.
Old Yeller
to Rush Hour. It's a good movie. Trust me, it's a very good movie.
That's dope. Now, Star, everybody out there that has serious inquiries, make sure that you inbox Star. Everybody, she is willing,
and she's available.
She is available, and she is willing to put on a small helmet.
Put him in the back.
Sit on half. Sit on half a butt.
Put him in the back right now.
You know what, Star?
What is it?
This is Out of Love. Welcome back. You go in the back too. Get her out of here.
Oh my goodness, man.
It's your turn, Quick. Bye, Quick. Bye. You go on the back, goddammit. Musical chairs tonight. Welcome to the show about nothing, bitches. Damn, he kicked Weezy too.
You know what? All y'all go on the back. It's K Quick time.
Oh hell. That was beautiful. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm back.
I said K Quick time. Y'all ain't shit.
But hey, listen, y'all. So everybody out there is wondering.
Thank you, Rock. He loves
Water
you.
is going to be one hell of a horror film in my.
Hold on, you can
be a scary movie, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Wait till we get down, cause
Man,
like,
bro, you got to repost that actual the audition, bro. That shit.
I will go to Mr. Doolittle's page and repost it because I did not think he was going to repost it, let alone create a teaser out of it. Like literally, I created that because he requested I did it when I did the headshots in character because that was the first time I actually got in character and.
Yes.
And the character spoke to me instantly. I'm like,
I will say this. I won't give anything away from the script, but yes, your character is definitely one to watch for. I was like, wow.
Man.
I don't want to tell you who my character is yet. We'll talk about that off air. But yes, we will be working on that together.
Let's get it.
You know what? I got to get further into the script. I got to see if we even got some scenes together. I think we do.
Yeah, because I read when I started reading it, I read the whole thing in one sitting because I was captivated. I was ready. Like after I read it.
I think your character kills mine at some point.
That motherfucker is not gonna kill you. You're gonna kill him with the crazy fart that comes. Everybody, her ass is a bagpipe.
I know you didn't say no shit like that on air.
I know you like to thank you.
You mother. Okay, shut up.
All you gotta do is stick a flute at the end.
Y'all just really miss me because y'all are going in.
She Toots. Y'all remember David Allen Greer did that? He was Toots. He was
Oh yeah, the dude that got the trumpet stuck up his behind.
Like,
y'all are so not right. So not right.
Okay, so I'm not sure if y'all have been watching Both Sides of the Coins page, right? We have been doing a question of the day for the past few days, so we're gonna try to keep it going as long as possible. One of the questions Star actually commented on, but one question I wanted to bring up is: does age really matter?
Hell yeah. 10 to get you 20.
You said what?
10 to get you 20.
Wait a minute, like in a relationship type?
Like, yeah, like, because Pretty Ricky came on. And I was like, oh, that's a good question. So y'all know age ain't nothing but a number. Is that song?
Well, you talking
like
to some
Aaliyah, you know her song, age ain't nothing but,
but there's a whole bunch of ish behind that one. Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. You're right.
But I will say you speaking to somebody who gets regularly get shot at by cougars all the time. So I think you know exactly where my answer would end up going.
My answer is simple. Ask R. Kelly, does age matter? Oop.
Ain't nobody now.
Didn't we just say we were not about to do this?
I want to piss on you.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to go there. Ask him, do age matter?
We already know his answer.
Yo, I was just watching the clip.
Don't it?
But no, I was watching. I was literally. Y'all remember when Dave Chappelle made remixes to R. Kelly song about? Yo, that was funny. Yo, how he do it? He remixed the Ignition. He said, "This is the remix edition about this song about pissing. I got that pee and reeking with this piss in the kitchen or something."
Terrible. And you know what? What's his name? Ron Isley brought Beer Gang back. Remember, Chicks was risking it all for the Beer Gang.
Let's get into it.
Hey, by the way,
there was a lot of haters.
Oh yeah, because we could talk about age and that
on the beard.
Mm-mm.
Oh, just on Ron Isley.
What they were doing was they were talking about his age. I think he's 80 something now, or
he just turned
79.
79.
He's
right?
about to turn 80.
In her 30s, early
44.
40s.
she's
Yo, his
44.
wife. Look,
44.
I'm gonna tell you this. I saw his wife for the first time when they got into the BET, or when they were at the BET Awards, and he thanked his wife. When I say that chick looked like she could be related to Beyonce Knowles,
Y'all don't know
and
who she is?
like
Candy
I
Ivory?
never seen. That was the first time I said. And when she had that baby boy in her hand.
Okay,
So he's
no.
like age
Okay, so let me
79
take you
with-
back for a moment. Do you remember the singing group JS that he was producing for back in the day? They made the song Ice Cream. Come and get a scoop of my ice cream, baby. You remember that song?
Mhm.
She's the lead singer. They're sisters. Ron has been married to her since she was like in her 20s. She's not a new wife. They've been married for years and years and years. She
I
is the
never
older
seen-
sister, Candy.
Oh,
She's the older
well,
sister, Candy.
I just never seen his wife. That was the
That's
first
still
time I
a
seen his
big-
wife.
Right. They got married in their 20s.
Right.
I mean, in her
But the
20s,
point that I'm getting at is if you look up the singing group JS
right.
and you see them two girls, the lead singer, the older sister, Candy,
Mhm.
that's his wife. They've
Okay,
been
I didn't
married
know
for
that.
a very long time. She's not new to this. She true to this. The point is,
Well-
though, that beard got Ron looking sexy.
I didn't
on
recognize
Sugar
him at
Daddy
first.
status. Right.
But I'm gonna tell you this. Before we even get into any of the controversy or any of the speculation, I'm gonna say this. That versus battle was everything I thought it was gonna be. A dang classic. Between
loved it,
two
but
of
Steve
the
once again talked too much.
originators. For two of the originators. I'm not even talking about him right now. The two of the originators. And my prediction was right. When we did a prediction for this, I said Ron Isley was gonna have a long meat coat on, a chinchilla joint, and he did.
You should have known. You should have known.
I was 100% right. Now, I do not agree. I don't know why they had a host there. I felt like it should have just been them two, the two groups breaking bread together. I did not feel it needed a mediator personally. I don't care if it is Steve Harvey. I don't feel it was needed. That's just me. But I loved the battle.
I just feel like he talked too much. It's like at the end of the day, when you get Steve Harvey, you know that he's gonna talk, you know that he's gonna have his jokes. It's to be expected. But I just feel like with this one, he overdid it. Like he really thought he was a part of Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's like, as the host, you gotta stay neutral. Like just chill out and relax a little bit. That's
Straight
what
up.
was irritating me. It's like you are not water. Earth, Wind, Fire, water. You ain't water. Relax. He just had to be one of the damn elements, and it was irritating as hell.
Now,
Because the reason being is because he said it himself when he tried to give a quote unquote explanation. He's a fan. He fanned out when he was trying to do a job, when he's supposed to do a job as the host or the mediator. He fanboyed.
Oh, okay. So let me just jump random since this is a show about nothing. Can we fast forward all the way to this
but y'all
week?
fuck Ron Isley at 79. That's all. That's all.
Me?
Say, y'all.
Oh, listen. Maybe you
Women
haven't
sound
listened
sexy,
to
but you
me.
fuck 'em.
Maybe you haven't listened to me during all of these shows. So let me reiterate for you right now. If that man was not married and he was single, I love a sugar daddy. Okay?
No.
He can take his dentures out and rock
The
my
question
world.
was, do you want his wrinkled schmeckle?
Okay, so maybe y'all
No,
not
she
hearing me.
wants
Maybe I'm saying it too
mouth.
cute.
She wants the toothless mouth. She don't want the schmeckle. She wants.
you
I'll
want
take it
them
all. I love a sugar daddy. I'll take it all. Listen.
All right, so in other words, that bread he got.
Excuse me. One of my favorite movies is Taken. Remember at the beginning when he told the nigga, I have a certain set of special skills. I have a certain special set of skills that will make Ron never leave. I love a sugar daddy.
I think the problem with women is because it was all over the timeline that they was, what I'm saying, they was showing like the befores and afters before the beard, and they was talking about, well, y'all talk about women and weave and all this stuff. I was like, well, it's his beard. I mean, he just never grew. But listen, y'all, this is the key to it because he's 79 years old. He's not shaving.
Yes, Sonya.
Curtains match the drapes. Could you fuck a man with a bush? 79-year-olds ain't shaving the bush. Yeah, he ain't shaving
what bush?
his balls.
A down below bush?
He ain't shaving his balls. No, can you do it?
I'll do it.
They white as the driven snow.
I'll do it.
Santa Claus.
I can
Christmas.
shave it.
That's why
I gotta turn my
He's
camera
trying
on
to
for this.
make it worse for me. He talking about driven snow, Santa Claus. Because I didn't give a damn. I said I'll do it.
Yeah. Hey,
Shoot, this is Mr. Biggs we talking about. What woman gonna say no?
You don't want to know about his big or little, rather.
Ooh.
that
No,
nigga
I'm gonna
old.
tell you,
That
I
nigga
have
dick
never.
probably look like a hot dog that's been in the microwave too long. What you talking about?
I don't
Nigga
care.
put
They
his
make
pants down like.
pills for that. And that's exactly how he gonna sound when I let him
Put his
go.
pants down, rock.
Hey man,
See
All
why
right.
he dropping?
Listen, this is Mr. Biggs. If the only thing he require in the relationship is for me to hold the wrinkled thing so he can pee every day, I'm gonna hold it. This is Mr.
Wait.
Biggs.
Is
you
this
turn
only
his
because?
struggle into a super soaker.
All right. So, and granted, she's saying this only because he's Mr. Biggs. If he wasn't Mr. Biggs, nah.
Okay, so let me clarify before you go there. Only because I know some people's gonna get it wrong. Okay, when I'm sitting here talking about he's Mr. Biggs, of course, and so forth and so on, I'm speaking on sex appeal. I have always found Ron Isley sexy. Okay, so before you think,
Without the
it's
beard?
because he got money. Yes, I've always found him sexy. The beard just elevated it for me. So when y'all asking me would I mess around with him? Listen, I was 19 years old saying, "Come get it." I shoot my shot and listen. I won't never let you go.
Non-stop. No.
Yes, I have always found that man attractive.
I have never found him attractive.
What's up,
Rock, I need my sparkling music.
I have always found that man attractive.
He's
y'all.
like one of the swag originators. I'll say
Yes.
that, between him and Ric Flair.
Even when he had his jacked up teeth.
Hold on, Mo said he needs some sparkling music.
Because now that Star has reinforced my dick, I am happy to know that if I make it to 79, there will be some young flatulating woman out there in the supermarket.
So he got something. So in other words, Star, you just gave him something to look. You gave him something to look forward to.
Apparently, right? But y'all listen. Even when his teeth was jacked up, that man, he had swag out of this world. He was just sexy to me. I was like, all he got to do is not open his mouth. Now he got his dentures.
He wasn't attractive to me.
His teeth look like Austin Powers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
what is it with British people and teeth? Have y'all been
I'm shutting up.
No, for real.
Yes, Sonya. See, yes, Sonya and Zena know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, ladies. I just checked these comments. Yes.
They know damn well they wasn't attracted to Ron till he saw that Phil White beard. No. Ron
big game, baby,
voice.
Big game.
He's smooth and cool, but Ron is not sexy. No, he has never been sexy. No.
But y'all, before time just gets away from us, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. I said that I wanted to fast forward all the way to this week. Okay. Because usually I try to give y'all the good gossip, but I just stick with pop culture, period. And now, so a young lady posted photos of $100 bills, $20 bills, $1 bills, singles that had Usher's face on it.
Oh yeah,
and she called the Ush Bucks, and she said that Usher threw those at the strip club. Well, the owner has come out this week and said bullshit, and now this young lady is under fire. He said that Usher threw thousands of dollars and left those behind as promo for his Vegas residency. So the owner is saying he did not throw those dollars at the women. He threw real money at them. And she basically took the stacks that he left lying in the club and tried to fake like that's what he was paying them with. So now the young lady may be getting ready to lose her job. She has now come out as well and said, well, hey, I didn't say that's all he threw at us. I said that was some of the money he threw.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all just ran with what I posted. Exactly, backpedaling big time, because I saw her original post and it didn't say that at all. She said if you worked all night and this is all you got, shouldn't you put them on blast? So she made it seem like that's what he threw at them. But the owner of the club is saying that that's bullshit. He didn't throw that money at anybody. He just left it in the club as promo all over the place. Like, I'm going to put a stack on this table. I'm going to put a stack on that table, that type of thing. And it was only promo for his Vegas residency. So basically the club is saying she's a liar.
So couldn't she get? So technically, she jacked that stack. She didn't earn that money. It wasn't It wasn't thrown at her. It was just laying down. So she just stole. If theoretically, if it was real,
no value anyway. It's not.
I
real
know,
money.
but I'm just saying. Theoretically,
right. He's saying that she basically stole the props and claimed that Usher tipped it to her, and it had been a lie.
Correct. So and granted, she gonna lose because now the integrity of the establishment that's just bad press, So
yeah, because he could sue her for defamation, but because she's an employee of the club, he can also sue the club had the club owner not got on top of that.
Hey, look, we just don't mean to spin the block.
Go ahead, bro.
I really don't. But Star, this is what you like?
Yes. Yes.
Rock, Rock, I want to say this live on air that you are not shit and you will never be shit.
Thank you.
I'm really trying to get an understanding of this.
Bro, you are not shit and you will never be shit.
Okay, fine.
So we gotta be that old one day, bro. Let's not hate on the player, bro. Let's not hate on the player.
Let the man be great and make the young girl.
I'm just trying to see, like by competition. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a young man and I'm married and I'm speaking for the other men out here. You feel me? And I got offended because Star was going crazy over this Kermit the Frog looking ass.
Wow. Look, regardless of what you say, there will not be no Ron Isley slander here.
You got to crush them too quick?
First of all,
you. Anyways,
did you walk off?
First of all, okay, sex appeal is not only found in the face. Okay, this is a man that knows how to dress. This is a man who admittedly knows how to treat a woman. He's a gentleman. He makes music about it. Period and point blank. And even his brother said we always try to compliment the women in our music. There's tons of things that would make Ron Isley sexy other than his face.
Hey, Star. So if that man came to you with a wife beater on talking about rub me down, you gonna be with the shits?
He already said she won't hold
I'm telling you now, you're missing your calling as a nurse. You need to be at a nursing home. There's plenty of Ron Isley's at the nursing home. Go ahead.
See.
There are older men that are very attractive, but Ron is not one of the men to me. Beard or not, he does look handsome with his beard, but he is not.
Put this picture back on stage.
This guy, yo. Why would you pick the most ugly picture? Is that gonna be your new?
Put up the one with his beard. Put up the one with his beard.
All right.
Is that picture gonna be? Is that gonna be the new thumbnail for you?
Yes. Can you do a split screen?
Hey, you know what? I was gonna do that and make that my
nigga. Hey, look, old boy. Hey, look, old man had to glow up, man. He got to glow up this year, man. He
straight up, like, he messed all the young girls' heads up with the beard
and the new teeth. The new teeth.
Yeah, that's it.
And the chin.
He had a hat on. He held that shape up. That's all.
Straight up. They lost it when he cut that ponytail off.
Put yourself in the back.
Oh damn, my bad. Let me go.
Yeah.
Look,
wait a minute. Who said that?
Go to the back. Sonya said, "Rock, go to the back right now."
I know he's trying to ruin Sonya's future wet dream.
Oh, you know what?
He's gonna turn on Atlanta and masturbate all
because like everything.
If you get wet looking at that.
Everything Ron did during that verse, Rock is trying to ruin it for y'all. He's trying to ruin it for these girls.
Who's the oldest celebrity?
Morgan Freeman.
Hold on, hold on, men. Let's talk about this. What is the oldest? What is an older lady that we would still like sleep with? A famous.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, I'm gonna tell you this.
Age range. That's in his age range.
I'll still give Pam Grier the business.
Yeah, she can get that.
Real talk. She will still get Pam Grier. I'm a young dude, but the cougar hunter is coming out of me right now. Foxy Brown, Jackie Brown will get this ish.
I'm bringing a ton of KY jelly because that well has run dry. But I'm gonna get it.
Now look, you be surprised if that joint is split.
No, bro. No. Excuse me. vaginas. Your shit is gonna die. It's gonna die eventually. Okay, enjoy it while you have it. And my nigga, we have Viagra.
And another
now.
one.
Enjoy it while you have it. Okay?
Speaking of which,
They
did
have
y'all,
Viagra for women, so her coochie may be dripping,
No,
sir.
it doesn't get the coochie.
did
wet.
y'all
It's
see?
your clit
Well,
hard.
no. Did you see her interview about Richard Pryor?
No, I didn't.
Well, she was basically saying that when they were that he's the reason she can't have children. When they were dating, he used to be on cocaine so much that he was putting it on the tip of his penis, and she didn't know it, and it caused her
What?
cervix to fully collapse. So she's never had any children because of Richard Pryor.
I didn't even know they had a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
They were almost
dang.
married. They were engaged.
If I had known years ago that shit would have worked.
Don't even. Don't even.
You ain't shit. You
quiet.
ain't
You better calm down.
I
Because
wouldn't
some
have been a
boys let
baby
you
daddy.
go to the back.
Shit. You understand me? I would have been. My dick would have been coked out. You understand me?
Well, men use it so that they can stay hard, but she said more often than not, she didn't know that he was doing it. So by the time she found out what was going on, it was too late for her. She couldn't have children.
And you know what? That's surprising because it makes you numb. The men do it on the tip of the penis to make it numb so they don't come as fast.
Right.
That's fact. So I mean, it's surprising that she didn't notice that she never felt anything the whole time that he was having sex with, because that's exactly what the hell it's going to do to her. She wouldn't have no feeling in that damn thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's why they do it. That's an old thing. That's some Floridian shit. That is straight from Florida.
Yeah, but there's several celebrity women that that could get it, yo. Real talk. That are up there.
Man,
probably not Pam Grier up there. I don't know why, but even till because granted, I didn't
How old is Pam Grier? How old is she?
She's up there.
She should be 75 or something like that.
Yeah, she up there.
Rock, can you grab the stats on that right quick?
I got you.
But like for real, now granted, I didn't get hit to her until her later stages. This person I'm about to talk about, because granted, I wasn't around back in her prime, but I have always had a thing for Shaka
71.
Khan.
Oh, okay.
I've always had a thing for Shaka Khan.
Khan is beautiful. I like.
I've always had a thing for Shaka.
A word.
Yeah, Shaka Khan is just beautiful to me.
So y'all just gonna skip over my little fantasy of Whoopi Goldberg and shit?
I like Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg is beautiful too. When she was younger, she was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And she got such a bad rep.
Nobody ever thinks about that. Y'all remember when Ted Danson said her vagina was too big? Yeah, y'all remember that shit?
Hold on, who?
Yeah.
Ted Danson, and Ted Danson was in a relationship together.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
But he said what?
Her vagina was too big.
Their movie Made in America. Y'all remember that movie? When they did Made in America, Nia Long was their daughter, and Will Smith was her friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Hey, Rock, who would be your older fantasy in their 70s? We got to go for somebody in their 70s.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
Who?
I'm playing.
Damn.
Oh.
It's so stupid.
So we don't went from human to puppets.
Quick agree. Pam Grier is where it's at.
Yeah, Pam is the one.
Yeah, I want. I don't know. I like
either that or Betty White.
I like superheroines. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody like Cicely Tyson. Tyson. I would go for her.
And she was pretty. She was beautiful.
Can I
comment? That's messed up.
Yeah. And another thing,
another
one.
You said Pam Grier, we get it. Everybody goes Pam Grier.
My second go-to was worse, and y'all just like over the head.
Well,
before you fucked the sock puppet.
Who was your second?
I said Betty White.
Oh, Betty White.
Yeah, I heard you. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Betty White gonna be the last living.
You said it was worse.
Betty White got experience. She's been here for a while.
And she'll serve you a Snickers, nigga. She'll give you a Snickers.
I'll serve her one.
And I'm but question, because now she's dearly departed now, but this woman here has maintained her sexiness and her swag up to the day she passed. What do y'all think about Eartha Kitt?
Oh man.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I
yes.
think Eartha Kitt probably the way her section is, where she probably invented squirting. Yeah, I think.
Because I'm gonna tell you this,
She invented
she
squirting.
wore her legs never aged. You know
Oh
this.
my God, you a fool, yeah. You are a plum
So
fool.
yeah. So what do we think about? What do we think about the original Catwoman here, folks?
Oh, Eartha was sexy. She was
Facts.
very
Shit.
sexy. I loved Eartha Kitt. Mm-hmm.
Right? Would you
Come
give
off
her
the-
a kid? Would you give her a round?
Come on, man. Of course.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Sonya said, man, Nikki said Harry Belafonte. Shake, 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 Sonola.
You like Harry, girl?
Did I
don't know.
come and be
First of all,
one go
She want that
home?
banana.
Hey, did any of
Shake,
y'all
shake,
catch
shake, senora.
the United States versus Billie Holiday?
No, I
On
haven't watched
Hulu?
it yet. I haven't watched
Oh,
it yet.
y'all gotta watch it. When I say I loved every minute of it, I've been seeing it 3 times already.
How do
It's
y'all
like,
feel about? Go ahead. No, go ahead, finish. I got something to ask.
I was gonna say it. It's like the things you know about history, to see it played out on TV is like so freaking amazing. Like they really came for her whole life just because she made a song that they didn't like. And it's like when you think of the ramifications of that, we already know racism exists. We know slavery used to exist. We know Jim Crow and lynching and all. This is common knowledge now. But to actually see it played out on screen in front of you, it's so flooring and it's so moving. What's her name? Her name is escaping me right now. The singer that played Billie Holiday. I know her name, but it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't get it out right now.
I'll look it up.
The point is, she was terrified. She said admittedly that she was terrified to do this role because 1, she's not an actress at all. 2, it's one of her favorite people. So for her to try to act it out, she didn't think she would be able to pull it off. But when I say her acting was immaculate in it, like when you look at it, she doesn't even look like Billie Holiday. But the way she pulled it off and just it was amazing. It was great. I would recommend to anybody to just get a little piece of history under your belt to watch that. Like that's how good it was. It was great. It was really, really great. And it basically centers around them coming after her because she wouldn't stop singing her song Strange Fruit. And anybody who doesn't, thank you. And that's her name, Andra Day. Beautiful voice. I like her music. I just couldn't remember her name. The point is, Billie Holiday made a song called Strange Fruit, and it's about lynching. And the US government didn't want her to sing the song to bring light to or shed light on lynchings and the fact that it was still legal and not illegal, and how gruesome it actually was for the people who had not seen a lynching before. That's the point of the song. And the US government went after her hard because she wouldn't stop singing that song. Like, think of that. You're being arrested and doing time because of a song that you choose to sing.
I'm just so fucking happy because I'm so sick of seeing Cynthia Erivo's non-looking comparison ass playing all these fucking singers. What the fuck is that movement about? Why is she playing Aretha Franklin? Why is she playing all these fucking people that she don't?
Wait a minute.
Don't have no.
Wait a minute. I thought what's her name? I thought what's her name was playing Aretha Franklin.
No, and that's Aretha Franklin's dying wish.
Okay, so no.
That's a different movie.
Wait a minute. Pause. Jennifer Hudson is still playing Aretha Franklin in the movie.
God.
Aretha asked for her to play her, and she said yes, and that is still filming. What Cynthia Erivo is doing is a television series called Genius Aretha for what is their name? National Geographic. And actually, she happens to be an extremely accomplished singer and an EGOT winner. So she has an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and I think she got a Tony as well. She's actually very, very accomplished. She seems to have come up out of nowhere, but she's from Broadway. That's how they were first introduced to her. Sure.
Can I say something?
So do you personally think she can pull it off?
That's like hold on. I wasn't finished. Fuck y'all. Fuck this.
Oh.
Because we're gonna address this shit. I love all women ass. Shut up, Star. Shut the fuck. Shut up.
What the hell? What you mean? I love all women.
That's just
Where
like
did that
who was that white boy that wanted to play a brother? Man, what the fuck? That's just like getting somebody white to play somebody else. She don't have no resemblance, no nothing, no nothing. She's every fucking way. Like scenes that she sucks. I ain't even gonna hold. She sucks as an actress, so I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Well, bro, it's not like
she does.
She does not suck as an actress.
She does.
I just feel like she shouldn't have took that Harriet Tubman role. Ain't no way that you can gloss over.
Wait.
Person.
This is wait a minute. Sorry, but Harriet, is this the same one who was in like the movie, the Harriet?
She played Harriet.
All right, never mind. I agree with Giamo. Why is she playing Aretha Franklin?
Well, first of all,
I agree with Giamo right now.
Well, first of all, let's talk about that. This is my feeling on that. Jennifer Hudson is already playing Aretha in the movie, so National Geographic could not then ask her to come and do their show. So they need a singer that's as accomplished and of brown skin as Jennifer Hudson. And I'm sorry to tell you, but Cynthia Erivo is probably one of a very short list who can hold their own singing against Jennifer Hudson. So she was the right choice for Aretha. I've actually watched the series and she did a good job.
I'm gonna have to watch it myself.
The controversy is that everybody feels like she should not have done it because Aretha herself did not ask her to play her and the family did not ask, but that's just simply an actress taking a role. I'm an actress.
True.
If somebody says, hey, can you play this role? If I read it and I feel like I can identify with it, I'm going to do it. I'm not looking for the people who say, oh, the family should have asked you. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm an actress. It's a job. It's a role. I'm going to say yes if I feel like that's what I can do. The point
this shit reminds me when Flex played Michael Jackson.
Please do not bring that up. You are going to make me mad. You are going to make me mad today. You are going to make me mad. I was enjoying the heck out of this show. Don't make me mad right now.
Hey, y'all, didn't it look like they spread Desitin Creamy on him to try to get him lighter at the end?
Bruh. Anyways, though, as far as old girl, wow. All right, as far as old girl playing Aretha, I'm gonna check it out because I'll go into it with an open mind because if she can sing, she sang a little bit in Harriet, but that wasn't like singing. She just
when you
kept
listen
the note.
to her
But
sing, she sounds like Aretha. If we're talking about singing, because Mo said she's a horrible actress. So, I'm about to sing. She sounds like Aretha.
I'm gonna check it out because I'm curious. Because I'm gonna give her a fair shake. I'm gonna check it out. Like it's not like when they casted. It's not like they casted Eddie Winslow to play James Brown or nothing.
And for the record, Chadwick Boseman nailed that role. Okay.
Yes, he did. And I personally don't get enough credit for that for some reason. I don't know why.
They had a 6'5" Ninja Turtle in a wig.
Oh my God.
But like for real, people I don't know. Some people made jokes about because like if you think about it, as far as resemblance. To James Brown, you're not gonna get any closer than Chadwick did, because James Brown was a different looking person. You're not gonna get any closer. He nailed his voice.
Yeah,
for real.
You'd have to go to Australia.
Imagine you come in your house one time, you gotta take a shit.
You would literally have to go to Australia and get an Aboriginal person to play James Brown. Like he was so unique in his features. He was very different.
Straight up.
Period. Like,
but think about the range.
Anybody that resembles that guy at all.
Yeah.
That was as close as you were going to get.
Think about the range of Chadwick Boseman. He played James Brown and Jackie Robinson.
Straight up.
Yeah,
you feel me?
He did.
He was a beast. But can I ask y'all this? As far as like, y'all being future thespians and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about the industry, especially amongst like the Tyler Perrys and stuff like that? What is it about not having new blood? What is it about not introducing or breaking like different actors and actresses from, with all
talking about Tyler Perry?
Films? Yeah.
Well, he flat out said he prefers to work with actors and actresses that he had a good time with, that wasn't difficult at all. And, he actually said that verbally. So his whole thing is, did we get along when I worked with you last time? If you did, then I'm gonna keep hiring you.
Yeah. And to his degree, he did put a lot of people on when them plays blew up. You know, he because you know a lot of playwrights when they do these plays, they pull like known R&B singers. Like Leon did like a whole play run of like and all this like, but Tyler Perry literally broke people, like people we never heard of before got put on through a lot of his plays, and I do give him credit for that.
Yep, like Demetria McKinney
Mm-hmm.
plays
And then
Janine on House of Pain and stuff like that. She's
Right.
done quite a few
Right.
movies now since him. So
But you
Straight
figure
up.
there's probably a new crop of actors or you know, people of color, you know, actors and actresses that come out every year in the droves. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, you should never see the same face over and over again. You know what I mean? I guess that's how I feel about it. But you know,
Well, I also do believe that now that he has the pull and the platform that he has, he should keep doing that, keep breaking you know, new talent and so on and so forth. I mean, Jordan Peele is doing it now. He's made hella stars right now.
so,
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I personally think yeah, if that's what got if getting fresh new faces put you on, once you get on, keep doing it. You know.
that's dope. That's dope, man. But Cynthia Erivo needs to sit her ass down some with me. I'm serious, man, because like you know, and that's the one thing that I don't get. Like you know, some of the more lighter companies, I should say, they tend to go to Britain and get everybody else to act in some of these feature films and stuff instead of like some of the you know the American black folks. It's so it gets upsetting to me at times to even see it. You know what I'm saying? It gets upsetting. You know, I think that people that do certain movies, especially when it comes to you know, people that we look up to and stuff like that, that they should at least have that pain buried within them. You know what I'm saying? And bring that shit out in the you know, in the screenplays and stuff like that. But
well, see, I think they do that because there's a disconnect. Because if they get somebody from here, we may react a certain way or might trigger something else because it's like buried trauma within us. So they probably don't want to get, you know, deal with that. But I
and
think
then not only that,
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say not only that, they go over there because a lot of those actors and actresses don't buy into the racism that still exists in America. So for them, they can get the black face without having to the weight of the truth. Because think about the controversy that came out when people realized that Idris Elba actually was from overseas too. That became a very, very big thing because everybody, you know, you liked him as an actor at first, but then when you actually heard him speak in an interview and realized he was a foreigner, then it was, why is he getting so many roles? But he was a great actor before you knew that he was a foreign actor. So, and he said that he feels like that's also something else that the studios were choosing him for because there was not the heavy weight of being forced to remember the racism that still goes on today when dealing with that actor. Sadly.
If Ron Isley ever has a movie, I wonder who's going to play his Balls and his Johnson. I'm sure they're going. I just wonder random shit like that. Like if I die, if I was to die famous, I'd be like, yeah, it's got to be somebody like with younger balls than me.
All right, Rock. Just for this guy thinking about this
think you
man's
get
genitals,
sleepy.
put him right in the back, please. That is guy code violation.
If I get really, really famous, the only one thing that I stand on is do not let Lifetime make a movie about my life. They always mess up the movie.
No, I can see it now.
Celebrity's life. No, hell no.
They're gonna
Smack their ass with a cease and desist.
The Life of Star, starring Lindsay Lohan.
And
gonna go. That's
the cameraman. Got some nice nipples.
You better slap them with a cease and desist so fast their grandchildren can taste it. Shut that down.
You don't think that would be a good film?
Hell no.
I think she can pull it off.
I don't even know who they would get to play me, because right now, as it
Lindsay
stands, the only
Lohan.
female
Cynthia
celebrity
Erivo.
that I
Lindsay
know of, that's
Lohan,
my
yo.
height. The only female celebrity I know right now that's my height is Megan Thee Stallion, and she a little too light to play me.
Oh my God.
All right.
Cynthia Erivo.
Lifetime presents The Life of Star, starring Wendy Williams.
Oh my God.
See, and look,
You know, darling.
now me and Wendy wear the same size shoe, but she can't
You know
play
what,
me
quick?
either.
I'm offended. I should put you in the back for that.
Thank
Matter
you.
of fact,
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
that was wrong. That was bizarre. Wendy
Oh,
Williams will
darling.
not play you.
Oh, darling.
Oh my God.
Yo,
I know
hold on. Hey, I do.
Back in the day,
What's your impression again?
kept saying,
She sounds just like me. Oh, hey, darling.
She sound like
hey,
me?
darling. She sounds just like a man.
you think so?
Walk like a man.
No, I was not saying.
No, he said she sounds like him.
Not
Not you.
No, real talk. I was not
You?
saying that. I was not
You?
saying that as a shot at Star. As a shot at Star. I'm saying that.
The confusion
I could
happened
have
because
sworn AI
Star
said
thought
she sounds just like you.
No, he
No,
said he sound like
he
him.
sound like
He sound. It sound like him.
Okay.
I
My
said
bad. Put
that
me in
thoroughly
the
because if Lifetime does this film, the runner-ups for this role of Star will be Lindsay Lohan, Wendy Williams, and who else?
Serena Williams. That's the person everybody swears me and her look alike. We definitely.
Well, they're not
have the
gonna
same
pick that.
body
That's gonna be the person who not gets it, who doesn't get it though. If Lifetime does it,
Hey, I already told you Lifetime can't do it, and that you better stop them.
If
So
Lifetime,
I will stop them. I will stop
You
them.
can't let them do it.
Now
because like I'm actually gonna look, we are gonna have hands-on in the creation of this here film, and I'm gonna be partially in charge of casting, and there is a ass requirement for this role.
Here you go. I swear to goodness.
We need it to be accurate, right?
Oh my
God.
Now that I rock the murder one, and you know, my man Stevie Wonder shaved his head, I think he should play me. I would love for Stevie Wonder.
Wait. Stevie Wonder finally shaved his head?
Yeah, I want him to play me. Yeah.
He finally did it though?
Yeah, he shaved it. And that weird ass circular mustache just connected just right here, and it was just all over the place. Real
Hold on. Hey, GMO, wait. Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I've seen footage where I thought he shaved his head until he turned to the side, and I saw that one ponytail sitting in the back.
Oh, he got the monk. He got the monk joint. He got the the golden child.
Because
joint.
you know now he wears the koofies, the head wraps now, and just has the ponytail sticking out.
Man, y'all got to see that meme where they was like, whoever they said, I understand he blind and all, but whoever used to shave his beard up, they need to be killed. Yeah, like executed. Because they was like, you got
like I
his
said,
beard. That shit look fucked up.
But no, real talk though.
Do y'all
Stevie,
remember back in the day that joke that Samoa did about Stevie?
who?
Anybody remember?
Oh, Samoa, yeah.
Samoa.
What
When
was the
she
joke?
said if she was married to Stevie, he would only have 10 suits. And every day she would walk him in the closet.
Wow.
And have him fill all her clothes and tell her, this is all your shit, Stevie. All of this is yours, but it really be her clothes.
That is whack. That's cold, yo.
That's why she ain't married to Stevie.
That's how you know that motherfucker ain't really blind. He ain't really blind. He ain't really fucking
We can
blind.
see a little bit.
Oh man.
Yeah, and you remember the conspiracy theories about that, don't you? AI. They said Stevie would knock over microphones and catch it, or other people would knock him over and he would know where to catch it from and how to get out of people's way. I'm like, he just has better hearing.
well, like I never heard of the conspiracy theories until after till later on after he performed at the BET Awards, where he stood up and did a dance routine with the dancers and whatnot.
What?
Like, yeah, y'all know, you can look it up. He was performing. He had a single. He had a single that was out. He performed on BET and he did up and literally did like a whole dance segment.
What?
And yeah, he killed it for real. And that's when people was like, he's not blind.
Choreography is easy. All you got to do is listen for the exact moment that you're supposed to do a specific step. But
yeah, of course. But like that's when they
Google.
Well, how you know what the step
Google, go
probably at the point
and
of
type in Stevie Wonder is not blind, and all the different videos that they claim is proving he's not blind is gonna come up.
And to answer your question, Phoenix, like if granted, there's a thing called rehearsal. When he knows when a certain part of the song comes, he knows when it's time to get up. There was somebody there to walk him over there. And I guess
I know that part, but the thing is, you can only describe a certain way, like that. Okay,
you can't.
I know where you're getting at. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I know where you're getting at.
You can't even tell him to bend his knee. He has never seen a nigga bend a knee before.
That doesn't mean he don't know. He knows his knees bend.
I dislike G.I. Mo so much right now. You do not understand how much I do not like this person.
If I told a blind person do the fucking Dougie, how do they read that shit in Braille?
Well, in Braille, it will say lift your hand this way, lift your hand that way.
No,
how the fuck do they know where their orientation of their arms are?
You would have to physically touch them.
Bro, they may not can see, but they know they have arms and knees. What the hell?
Oh my!
You will hold your arms and you would say, "Move your arms like this. This is how you do the Dougie."
Fuck around, put they out. I mean, no.
Bro, I cannot stand this fool.
You are out of order,
bro. You are going straight, bro. You are going to be sliding down the pole to hell with Lil Nas X.
Speaking of which, y'all know that they were snatching that song off of streaming services this week.
Really?
What's that?
Yeah, he was he posted on Twitter basically telling all of his fans to hurry up and download it because they were snatching it off of streaming services. At first, people thought that it was just his way of getting more streams, but then the music company that he's with, the label that he's with, also commented and said that they tried, but they can't stop it from happening. That song Montero is being snatched off of all streaming services.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's the song. The video is different. So wow.
That's crazy.
Well, Nas X feels like they're snatching the song because of the video. He literally put on Twitter, y'all didn't understand my video, so y'all snatching my song. Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, listen, before we get ready to shut down shop, y'all, everybody out there, man, I would love all our listeners, everybody that's been through here, that has followed us, man. Of course, we have a super guest. You know what I'm saying? We have a couple of them, man. We got people that really give a damn about what the hell we got to say. As ludicrous as I may be, and as crazy as things may come off, we do have to send our prayers and our love and our hugs through the internet at this very moment to our girl Nikki, man. She just posted that she is going to start her radiation treatment tomorrow, everybody. So,
yes,
praise God.
Yes, indeed. Definitely. So this is a big step towards, healing up and getting better again. So we are thinking about you. You are always in our prayers. And if not, we will call your ass and crash your goddamn phone. You understand
Straight
me?
Up.
You know we will. So don't hesitate. Do not hesitate to call anybody up this motherfucker.
Yes.
You hear me? Let us know. Real talk. Yeah. Closing arguments, everybody. Quick. We start with you, Bulletproof.
Closing argument. Rock, put Star in the back now. Do it. My name is K Quick. Beats, Bars, and Faith. Get that Asylum album. We in here. No filter ish. It's all love. Yeah. Follow me at The Real K Quick. I am kquick.com. Yeah. Almost forgot that. I had to put that in there. Yeah. Next.
Man, and of course, this is your man, G.I. Mo, aka non-GMO on all platforms. G.I. Mo. You understand me? That way you hoes can't miss me. You dig? But yeah, other than that, man, hey, listen, man, I love y'all. This has been a dope, another conversation, man. Of course, it got heated, but hey, this is where conversations in the oven starts. You understand what I'm saying? This is where we cook up You dig? Yeah, but I'm just hoping that when I get old and I can't shave anymore, that I will have somebody young that will love me for my white beard up top and down below. Okay. And that is my only hope and desire after this. And thank you, Star, for being such a sweetheart. They are hiring at the nursing facilities out here in PG County. So anytime you want to get a taste of what Ron Ivy will offer, please make sure that you turn in your resume. Okay. And I can give you the addresses tomorrow. I'm out.
This is your girl just Star wondering how the hell he know where the funeral home at and what was he doing there. But I won't go there. Anyway, you already know every place that you can follow me on. I am back and I missed y'all. Mwah!
Thank you for the kisses and welcome back. Nikki, you know we got you. I am the Blue Phoenix. You can find me on Facebook at the Blue Phoenix and on Instagram at the Blue Phoenix Hills. Don't forget every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. GMO, myself, we are both sides of the coin. We weren't on yesterday, but that's all right. We got y'all any topics that y'all want us to discuss. His view and my view, so we can get this shit clear. Hit us up.
Watch where you kissing next time, Star. That was my
eye.
Well, damn. Well, y'all already know what it is. The man, the myth, the legend, Taylor Made Rock. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at Taylor Made Rock. And before we leave, I do kind of got a slight announcement. May 28th.
Woo!
Happy anniversary will be out on Amazon Prime. Make sure y'all go ahead and lock in and get this dope ass
film.
Since we doing announcements, I got a little announcement too.
What's that?
I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance.
You funny. But look, man, it's been all love. Like Giamo said, the conversation did get heated, and I just want to clear it up. We yell, we fight, we argue, but I love these people just like I love my brothers and sisters. I actually talk to them a little bit more than I do my family. So what you see up here is multiple people that love each other, that's willing to scream at each other and argue each other's points, but at the end of the day, it's still all love, and I still hear what my brothers and sisters say. So with that being said, make sure y'all tune in next week at this same time, 8:30, until we give a fuck. It is, what is this, y'all?
No filter.
Yeah.
Peace.